Football, for the love of the game.
Good morning, good afternoon, guys. Good evening. Friday night football club on night football. Thank you. Apologies that I'm late. So, um, circumstances on my control. Thank you guys for finding time to join us. I try to be early today, but as usual, one thing after the other, then before you know it, it's already actually late. So apologies, guys, for not coming here 15 minutes early. Thank you. Let me know where you're joining from. Let me know as you join. Please like the video and also click on the notification bell so that when you like the video, people will know that we are doing something great here. So like the video. Oh, I'll be from Atlanta. Thank you. Oh, yes. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel and also click on the notification bell. So that anytime we are live, sometimes we don't communicate, but just if you have that notification bell on, you will actually know that we actually live. So you won't struggle, you won't miss anything. So let me just jump into it straight away. Hope we will not so that we don't have too much time. So let me just jump into it straight away. So guys, I like to start from the home front. As usual, you guys know, if you have been here for a while, you know that I like to start from the home front. You see that charity normally begins at home. So I like to start from the home front. But not a good news, if you know that last week Rivers United lost to RS Berkane of Morocco in the CAF Champions League game. So this record makes it Rivers United, they have the worst record of any Nigerian club side in the CAF Champions League, championed by Jeremy Olawaju and the George. So they played 6 games. They lost 5. They drew 1. They lost all their 3 home games, just to tell you how poor they are. So they went to Ilorin in the north central part of Nigeria to play against Kwara United. They drew the game 1-1, but it was a very dramatic encounter. Let me just play you what happened. So So let me just play what happened.
Dominating the game at home, only to concede a heartbreaking 90th minute equalizer. Then, pure mayhem erupts. Fans storm the pitch, attack official, and trap the away team in their dressing room for over 40 minutes. This isn't fiction. This just happened in the Nigeria Premier League. Welcome to Next Go Sports.
So look, I see this one clearly now. So this is actually what happened in Lorry. I just like say some few things about this before I should move on to continental news. See, if you still have this type of situation in Nigerian Premier League, how do you want to get sponsors? How do you want to get sponsors? How do you want to bring people here? How do you want to get big TV series to televise this game? You know, it's really uncalled for. People say that Suraj Oyeleso is the goalkeeper for Kwara United deliberately actually made a mistake to allow Rivers to equalize in that game. In my own opinion, it happens. It happens just a day after. Just the same day. I watched the game between Arsenal and Arsenal and Wolverhampton Wanderers. Ryan also made a mistake, and Wolverhampton Wanderers scored. So we need to understand. I don't think we are ready. You know, this is like back to 20 years again, when fans descend on players, descend on officials. You know, anytime results don't go their way, I think that is uncalled for. If you want to market this league, who want to put money now on this league? You know, who want to put money on this league now? Who wants to say, okay, you know what, I want to sponsor this league? It's uncalled for. You know, it's uncalled for. And I think that NPFL should do better, because if, you know, you must be able to secure the life and properties of people. It's very important. I'm so sad to see this thing again. If you don't see any big companies coming to say they want to sponsor the NPFL, don't blame them. It's not. If you want a product, you must market the product well. And for me, what happened in the lorry is not a good advertisement for Nigerian football, honestly. You know, this thing happened. Last time I saw something like this happen, that I witnessed it properly, was Sunshine Stars against Enyimba. That was 2004. Was it 2004, 2003? When the late Razak Omotoyosi played then for Sunshine Stars against Enyimba, and violence erupted in that game. Majority of the players then were suspended. So for me, hooliganism should not have any place in our football, in my opinion. I just think that the NPFL needs to rebrand this league very well and do better. For me, this is not good. This is not good at all. So you should have the spirit of sportsmanship. So I told you earlier too that Rivers United lost away to RS Berkane they lost away to RS Berkane in Morocco, and that's another very disastrous performance. But the good thing is that the Nigeria will still present 4 teams in next year's continental competition, because I think what really happened was Libya. Was it Libya? Libya will present 1. I think Libya dropped out, so Libya will present 1. Nigeria will still present 2. So the winner and the vice champion of the Nigerian Premier League will still play the qualifiers of CAF Champions League, while the winner of the Federation Cup and the third in the league will also play in the CAF Confed Cup. So FIFA is extending the World Club Cup to 48 teams. So initially, I think, was it 4 clubs that represented Africa in last year's Club World Cup? I think Esperance de Tunis, Al Ahly of Egypt, Sundowns of South Africa, and I think there are 4 of them that played. I'm coming. Esperance de Tunis. Okay, and with that, I think with that of Morocco also represented Africa in last year's Club World Cup. So now that they are extending it now, you might probably see maybe 6 teams from Africa. I think I don't know how Nigerian come and qualify, but I think we should aim to, qualify for the CAF Champions League, see how you can get a knockout stage, and let's see, maybe for that knockout stage, anything can happen. I would love to see Rivers, I'd love to see Enyimba, I would love to see Raymond Stars, not Raymond Stars, not even the Ikorodu FC playing against Chelsea in the Club World Cup. I would love to see that. So I hope that it can actually happen one day. So the Club World Cup is going with 40 teams now. So Nigerian clubs will be aiming to qualify for the group stage of the CAF Champions League, and let's see, maybe CAF will consider them and qualify for the Club World Cup. So that is that on the home front. So now let's look at the ladies quickly. The Falconets, I came here and I actually said so many things that I don't, they qualified against Senegal, and they will now play against Malawi. They will now play against Malawi in the third and final round of African qualifiers for the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. So Malawi is not a strong team. It's not a weak team. I've been monitoring Malawi since we got that draw, and they have been saying so many things about how good this team is and how they want to start and build them from under-20 level to see exactly how they can compete at the senior stage. So it won't be easy, but I still fancy Nigeria to go through. So I was impressed with what it did against Senegal away from home, but we see exactly what happened. So Falconets will play against Malawi in the final round of FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifier, African Zone. So shout out to the Falconets. So now let's look at the Super Falcons. Now, I came here about a few weeks ago. I said that this Wafubi, I don't think they are serious. So I don't think it's going to actually what happened. And I was right. I said that the Ghana that was meant to play in Wafubi, they are now playing in the Pink Ladies Cup in I think in Asia. So about 3 or 4 days ago, the NFF confirmed that they have cancelled that Wafu friendly games that Nigeria would now face Cameroon. So I was right. It's just that the funniest thing is that this NFF is very predictable. So let's just look at it. So Nigeria will actually play against Cameroon on February the 28th and also March the 6th, 2026. So this is going to be the final game that we're going to play against we're going to play before the WAFCON that will take place later next month. The game is not going to play in Abeokuta. It's going to be playing in Yaoundé, Cameroon. So 2 games. Cameroon, they are our customer. We used to play them. We played them twice too. I think only twice, or I think we played them once. Sorry, it wasn't once or twice. I think it was Algeria we played twice. We played them once in Abeokuta, and we actually won that game. I think by 2 goals to nothing. So anytime we don't have anybody to play, we call on Cameroon and we play against them. Cameroon too, they did not qualify officially for the next African Women's Championship, WAFCON, but because CAF increased the team from 12 to 16, that is the reason why Cameroon will be playing in this year's Women's Championship. In their qualifiers, they lost to Algeria. So I think they lost to Algeria, both home and away. So that's the reason why they are not there. So they are not really a very good team, but let's see exactly what will come out, from those games. Yeah, that is that. Falcons will play against Cameroon twice at the end of this month and also at the start of next month. So during that too, Coach Justin Madugu also brought out their list of players that will be playing in that game. And let's look at the list quickly. So I think okay, let's look at the list quickly. This one makes a lot of sense. So Chiamaka Adozie of Brighton in England, Comfort Harbour of Portsmouth Ladies in England, Fatima Oloko of Abia Angels, Adreni Uboshi of Rivers United. She used to be goalkeeper for Delta Queens before. I knew her. She was part of the other 20 that went to Wafu in Ghana before. I think I know her very well. Defender are Osna Shewale, Old War Osna Shewale of Pachuca in Mexico. Chukura Sadako of AS Roma, very, very good player. She can play as a midfielder or as a defender. Michelle Alozie of Olivia Well in the USA. Ashley Plonter of the Tide Ladies in Saudi Arabia. Glory Ogbonna, I don't know, of Israel, of FC Kirat Gat of Israel. I don't know how Glory Ogbonna made this list. Oluwatosin Dimenyi of Galatasaray FC in Turkey. Sikiratu Isa, she was part of the last Women's Championship of North Netanya in Israel. Chidema Okeke, very, very good player of Club America in Mexico. So midfielders are Alimatu Ainde of Christine Lundstrom in Sweden. Okay, she's down there. Okay. Ngozi Okobi of Ottawa Rapids in Canada. See, Ngozi Okobi. Okay, I'm going to come and discuss that one very quickly. Deborah Abiodun of Washington Spirit in USA. Jennifer Echegini of PSG in France. Christy Uchebe, star girl of Benfica FC in Portugal. Precious Christopher of Yanga Princess in Tanzania. Tanzania. Okay. So forward lines are actually what? Forward lines are the Omigio herself, Rashida Agibadi of Paris Saint-Germain in France, Chiwendu Iyezu of Pachuca Club de Football Mexico, Gift Monday of Washington Spirit USA, Joy Omewa of Nottingham Forest in England. You guys saw the goal she scored. And also Esther Okoronko of AFC Toronto, Canada. Folashade Jamilusi of Shenyang, Chenbui. What is that? And also Omonis Labagdi of Yes Roma. Let me just talk about my opinion quickly on the girls. So I think it's more clear at this one. So for me, I don't have issues with the goalkeeper. I think it's high time that we move on from Toshuko Yui. So for the past 4 years now, since the World Cup in France, for the past 2019, for the past 7 years or so now, since the World Cup in France, is Chiamaka Nnadozie and the rest. Is Chiamaka Nnadozie and actually what and the rest. So Comfort, I'm happy that she's coming to the team. Let's see exactly what Comfort can actually do and help this team. Umbeshi Adrenaline. I've watched her before in the past. She was the goalkeeper for Delta Queens when they won the league, and also play in Wafu B. Good goalkeeper, a very emotional goalkeeper too. She was the top choice in the last under 20 World Cup. So I don't know how she got that. Though being the third choice, those that are even in front of her doesn't mean that they are better than her. But it's just that they are the same level. So Oloko Fatima of Abia Angels, I don't really know much about her. So the defense line, I'm happy for the defense line. I'm a big fan of Chidima Okeke. I like, she reminds me of it's like our Benjamin Fredericks in his Falcons. Very energetic, can play multiple positions too, just like Benjamin Fredericks. Very energetic. I actually would like her. Sikiratu Isa, since she left the local league, I don't really know much about her currently in Israel. But the major surprise here is Glory Ogbonna, which I think, I don't know exactly, how the journey that brought Ogbonna back to this team. But we'll see. Let's see exactly what she can actually do to help this team. But Michelle is fine. Dimenyi is fine. You know that this team, they have a stable back line of Osina Shobali, Oluwatosin Dimenyi, Ashley Plonter, and Alozie Michelle. I don't think we can argue that anybody there is ripe enough to displace these girls. These girls have been our back line since the World Cup under and the World Drum. So I expect them to continue to this AFCON, except maybe during the Olympics. Actually, Pluta wasn't there. So I think it was Dimenyi and Nico Payne replaced Ashley Plunter. So, but this time around, I expect her to be there. Then Chidima Okeke is a very good replacement. She can play as a left back, as a right back. Even she can also even play as a centre back. So Chrissy Shebe, I'm surprised that she's been listed here as a defender. I don't know if Christy would like to play as a defender, but she can fill in as a defender. But her position primarily is a midfielder. Midfielders are Alibatu Wainde, Ngozi Okobi, Jennifer Ishegide, Abiodun Deborah, and Christopher Precious from Tanzania. Ngozi Okobi, I don't know, maybe she's still. I think she got married, she had a baby, and since then, as she play enough game to see that she merited a call up to this team. As far as I know, Ngozi Okobi should be 33 years of age now, or 34 years of age. I know that I know that she played one game that we saw. She came back, from maternity leave to play that game. But since then, did coach just a man ago scouted what's it called? Ngozi Okobi, or I don't know, because she has not been playing for a long time. How did she get invited? Well, time will tell. Because Ngozi Okobi, if somebody have not played for 8 months, 8 months, 8 or 7 or 8 months, how will that person now say Super Falcons is now the compensation? Somebody have not played game for how many months? Now say Super Falcons should be the compensation. One game for the Royal Happy so far for the last 8 months, one game. And now recommend that come on. If we are, I don't have anything against a player, but at least national team is national team. It should be based on merit. Up front, as usual, I don't think I have any issue with players up front, but John Omoya is a very good player. Let's see exactly what she can do. And actually what every team. Decent list, but question mark on some areas, Mbreshi, for me, Uyono is a better goalkeeper. But let's see exactly what she can actually do to help this team. So that's that on the Falcons. They'll be playing February 28th and also March 6th. So yes, so let's move on to NFF. The NFF have said that, okay, you know what? We are looking for good Nigerians that can actually coach the team. So the NFF now officially said that, you know what? Come and work with us. We don't know how to pay salary. Come and work with us. So how can you have, the job description and everything, but there is no salary, there is no salary. So the NFF are looking for national under 17 coach, the Golden Eaglet, national under 20 coach, the Flying Eagles, and also the Dream Team, because the the next Olympic is in 2028. So the next year is the Africa under 23 qualifiers. The last time that we played at the Olympics for men, that was 2014 in Brazil. We didn't qualify for, it was 2016 in Brazil. We didn't qualify for Tokyo, and also we didn't qualify for Paris. So they're looking for those that will do the job for them. So they're looking for under 23 coach. So let me just read out what they expect the coach to have quickly. So let me just read that one out quickly. So, sorry, I'm coming. Guys, just give me a sec. So NFF inviting applications from qualified licensed coaches to lead this teams to their next competitive what cycle. So I'm not aware of this is so now the criteria is this: at least a CAF B license or equivalent. So it could be UEFA B2. Active coaching experience within the last 5 years. Strong familiarity with the Nigerian league. Demonstrated leadership qualities. Ability to communicate effectively in English language. Evidence of coaching success within the last 3 years. So that's how to say how to apply. Coaches who meet the criteria should submit their CV and the credentials to what? info@nff.com. That they will use to go and clean their used to go and sell granite later. Used to go and sell granite later. So if you are interested, you are here, you have UEFA, B or you have CAF B, you can also apply for the job. NFF is looking for the next coach. We are not serious in this country. We are not serious. We are not serious. We are not serious. A national under-17 coach, should be there. We are not serious. We are not serious. Should be there. It's not as if competition come apply. Should be there. Should be there all the time to develop the team. This one now, there should be a coach for national under 15 because under 17 is now every year. It's now every year. The last time we played under 17 World Cup was 2019. Was it not? 2019. Yes. 2019 under 17 World Cup. I don't know what is wrong with these people. I understand where I will talk about one of their challenges, later. But they're also looking for those that will coach under 17 women. They have relieved Oluwo Okere of his job. He was so disappointed when he played the last under 17 World Cup. It was so disappointing. So they have also relieved him of his job. And also, that's the only female coach they're advertising because Moses Aduku is the current coach of under 20. Madugu is there, he just got the new contract. So under 17, Golden Eaglet, Flying Eagles, that's the one that they actually were looking for an Olympic Eagles too. They are listening to this program most times. Please, you need a coach for under 15, both boys and girls. Because under 17 is now every year. You cannot be going to Abakaliki, going to Port Harcourt, going to Zampisa, go to Ekiti to go and be looking for players every year. You need to have a standby under 15 that can integrate to under 17 in the future. Like you need to like production line. How can you have SS3 without having SS2, SS1, GS3? You just want to bring people to come and do work. You need to be able to assemble them so that you can be not natural progression. I don't know. This is not rocket science. It's every year now. We don't have any under 17 now. Under 17 will be now. Will take place very soon. Smarter will not qualify again. Will not qualify again. These coaches, you don't pay them. Then why are you delaying? You don't pay them. I don't know. And the issue is this. I saw one blogger. She's a blogger or journalist. He went on YouTube saying, Nigeria is complaining about going to the World Cup. We should be asking questions about why are we not going to the 17 World Cup again? Or not doing well in the 20 World Cup again. This same person had the chance to interview Gusso. He did not see anything regarding that. He had the chance to interview the Sec Gen and Gusso in Abuja. You guys will know the person. He took his camera from Lagos to that Abuja. He had the chance to talk to them about that under 17, though, face to face. Face to face. He couldn't ask. He's now blaming Nigeria. Say that Nigeria will not do this thing. No, some people, sometimes I just wonder, say, this internet is a mad zone, though. Mad zone. So that is that. If you are interested in the coaching these players and you are not ready to collect salary, because they will not pay you. They will not pay you. If you are ready to apply, you want to do it voluntarily, you are ready to be embarrassed, go and apply for this job, because those employing you are not professionals. So let's look at some players, doing well in the UEFA Champions League, and also transfer rumors too about our Nigerian players. So Lookman, Lookman has been out of fire since he joined Atletico Madrid. I think he has scored 4 goals now, if I'm not mistaken. He scored against Barca. He scored. Is it 3 goals or 4 goals? I think it's 3. It's 3 goals. I think it's 3 goals. He scored 3 goals. I think it's 3 goals now. He scored the first. I think it's 3 goals. It's 3 goals. Yeah, thank you. It's 3 goals. He scored 3 goals. So fantastic. He's been out on fire. Who can tell me who is a Nigerian player that have scored, for 2 different clubs in the UEFA Champions League in the same season? I think Lookman is probably the first person to score for 2 different clubs in the same UEFA Champions League season. To score for 2 different clubs. I think it's going to be what? Ademola Lookman. Shout out to him. Did well. But for me, I just think that that Atletico Madrid coach too, there's no balance in that team. There's no balance in that team. There's no control in that team. I knew that he wanted to accommodate Lookman and Griezmann in that team, but that team needs steel. They need steel in that team. Like, you need something. You need command in that midfield. So if you don't have that, you keep on conceding goals, and that's what happened to them. So shout out to Lookman, doing the Lord's work. So, and also too, another player that scored in that game too. It was like a Nigeria versus Nigeria in that game, and it was Rafael Yediga. A lot of people. It was even the man of the match in that game. He got the highest stats. He scored 1, he assisted 1. Good player. He did well. Maybe probably me. I'm someone that believe that this guy cannot replace in the midfield, but maybe based on his quality, I think he can play further up the pitch. He can play further up the pitch, not taking the ball from our defense line. So for me, I think I don't know who he can bench in that team, but I think that he can play further up the pitch. He can play further up the pitch. He cannot bench Iwobi. He cannot bench Iwobi. I don't know who he can bench. That's why he can play further up the pitch. Can he bench Onyeka? Can he bench Onyeka? If they try him, Ndidi, and Iwobi in that midfield, let's see if they can actually bench Onyeka. But for me, I don't think he can show what bench Onyeka. And so guys, we are 200 people watching here. Only 1/4 of you guys already liked the video. Guys, I'm going to take a break now. Go and like the video. Some of you have not even given me super chat. Go and like the video. Only 47 people already like the video out of about 200 people watching this live. Go and like the video, guys. You guys are waiting for me to talk about DR Congo before you start liking the video. Before DR Congo come and worry you here now. I don't know why they have been very aggressive online. And the DR Congo people, I don't know why they're very aggressive online, trying to bully and everything. I don't know why they have been. I will go get to the matter very quickly, but let me just address some other areas too. So like the video, we have 60-something likes. Some people normally subscribe to this channel the day that we want to do Friday Night Football Club. Come on, guys, you can do better. You can do better. Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube. I don't like subscribers increase by 20 or so. Anytime we want to do this live program, why? You're always you cannot 70 like guys. Let's get it to 100 now before we continue. Let's get it to 100. Let's get it to 100. Share the video at least if you like the video. If you cannot even buy super chat, just like the video. Oh, just since my first super chat said that Smith explain There's nothing. You want me to use 1 by 99 to explain the memorandum? So Onyeka can play Iwobi's position as a substitute. Okay, make una like the video, like the video, like the video. 81 likes. Let's get 90. 9 more likes. Let's get 90, guys. Let's get 90 likes. 90 likes. Let's get 90 likes. So Victor Coban. So let's just continue because of time. So let me just take super chat quickly. Somebody said Smith explain. I'm going to go to Jar Congo matter later. Let me just try and cover some other part because there's a lot of things here on the list. I'm probably to talk about that quickly. So Onyeka can play Wobi's position as substitute. Okay. Any my man. So that Onyeka can bench. Onyeka can't bench Onyeka. It was so easy to dribble in the match against Atletico. He needs to learn to put pressure on the ball. Anytime that says so, boy, Ashworth is he's good keeping the ball and finding easy passes. So he needs to put more pressure on the ball. Maybe probably that's what Henry is talking about. For me too, see Henry, apart from the game against Atletico, the game against Barca. Against Barca too. He was also easy to dribble past. Good player. He was also dribble. So I don't know that he can come as a substitute. Okay, let's continue. So let's look at another particular player too. Victor James Osimhen. He actually was there. He got 2 assists, but people are saying it's 1 assist. Did they count the second assist for him? He said it's 1 assist that he got. I think I saw 2 assists. Is it the 4th goal and the 5th goal? I don't know. I saw 1 assist, but I don't know, maybe I don't know. I think I saw 2 assists there, but shout out to Victor Osimhen. Fantastic performance again. He didn't score. It's hard for you to see Gala scoring 5 goals and Victor Osimhen is not actually on the score sheet. So it's not common. It's not common. But shout out to Victor Osimhen. For me, I think Galatasaray will qualify for the next stage of the UEFA Champions League. I think Juventus was so ordinary. Oh my days. I was so disappointed in Luciano Spalletti's team. I expect more skill, more balance in that team, but it was horrible. They were horrible, actually. So, shout out to Victor Osimhen. So, another player that he didn't play, but it's been transfer rumor about him. That is Emmanuel Fernandez. So, the Rangers already planned that, you know what? You will not be here next season because the offers on the table is just too much. You will not be here next season. So they already had plans to get. They're now playing Suta and the one other guy from Senegal. They're now playing them and things like that. So he got offer from Germany. 2 clubs in Germany, Bayern Leverkusen and Borussia Dortmund. He got offers too from Italy, from Atlanta, and one other club again. I will forget. So it's already agreement that he's gonna leave. But when I saw the boys' tactical analysis, I was so impressed. The boy and Benjamin Fredericks. The boy and Benjamin Fredericks, we cook because anytime this boy passes the ball, he's always passing forward, and he's always looking for ways to break opposition's back line. He uses his pass to beat defenders. His pass only beat midfielders, beat defenders. So intelligent. When I saw him, I was like, oh my days, oh my days. And I also spoke to people that is in charge of this team. So that about 4 players or so, they are actually what already penciled in to play for the national team in March. So maybe probably it's part of them. Time will actually will tell. But it's time in Scotland that she would number. Imagine coming from League One. I said it before. If you remember my post, some of you follow me on Instagram. I said it when the boy moved from Petersburg to Glasgow Rangers. I said it. If you follow my Instagram post, I said it that this boy is another Calvin Bassey type of discovery. I only watched few of his game in Petersburg. I just watched few of his game in Petersburg, and I said, "Oh, this is another Calvin Bassey type of discovery." And look at, thank you, Ushe. Ushe followed me on Instagram. I posted it. Yeah, you will see him. You will see him do well. You will see him. Him and Calvin Bassey. Fredericks. You will see that we're going to have better options in that defense line. Very soon. I heard about him first from you. Oh, thank you. And you spoke highly of his potential. Oh, thank you. I told you, don't worry about it. This boy will cook. So I wish him the very best of luck. People will say, is he a Nigerian? Why is he bearing Emmanuel Fernandez? No, he is a Nigerian. If you are born in Lagos here, there's loads of this Brian Taiwa. I think I've banned you from this channel though. Why are you still here? I've banned you from this channel. Let me ban you again. You always show your face. Instead for you are like someone that they kept somewhere to be hiding, and you are now coughing. Let me try and put you. Let me try and put you in the waiting room. But no, let me just leave you there. It's not affecting several nails, but you didn't put special there. That's why I will not address your distance. So I wish him very best of luck. There's also his a defensive partner. I play as a left back too, also attracting what interest. But that boy is just 19 years of age. Let's see exactly what will come out from that too. So Charles said that Smith, what about the right wing slide number 10? Who does Eric Chelle have in mind? I spoke to my friend from Olubale is called Martini. Yes, Smith I've upgraded from put you to sleep. So Charles, according to what I hear today, they said that the coach is bringing a Lookman type of player. That's what I heard. He's bringing a Lookman type of player to the team. So, and he mentioned a player that is like a Lookman type of player. I was wondering that, can this boy play like Lookman? But the man, I think, according to what I hear, from a very, close source, said the boy can do that job too, very well. The boy is not a big name, but they believe that the boy can actually do the job very well. Do the job very well. So that is that. So, yeah, let's move on quickly. So that is that on this. So let's now move on to Eric Chelle, because we cannot. I spoke about Eric Chelle before yesterday, and majority of you know that there's no way I will come live here without discussing about Eric Chelle. So I'm coming, guys. So I'm going to talk about Eric Chelle. So let's talk about Eric Chelle quickly. So I spoke about this thing, last time around. There've been, fake. Usually about NFF is this. You don't know what is fake and what is real. That is one thing about NFF. You don't know what is fake and what is real. I've seen people say that it is a fake news. And I've also seen people say that, you know what? It's not fake. It is real. Okay. But what I can say, okay, let me just try and tell you in the comments quickly. You mentioned something about the Fernandez. I know he's a Lagos boy. He's a Lagos / Oyo State man. So that there are so many actually Fernandez campuses from Lagos, Highland. So they are Brazilian returnees who found themselves for their way home after the abolishment of slave trade. Oh, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. Thank you, Ayoto, for that knowledge. That's very interesting because so there is something I did not plan for. I want to see if I can actually put you guys through that. I didn't plan for something, So guys, just give me 1 sec. I want to really engage you with something. So I didn't plan for that initially. I read it, but not really actually what, I didn't plan for it. So I'm sorry. Let me just try and prepare for that. So this is the list of what they said that Eric Chelle demanded. So I'm going to say what I know about it. See, this thing is not rocket science. And if Eric Chelle should demand any of these things, I think it's not out of place for him to demand it. People have mentioned that why is he? So people are sorry guys, so sick. People have been mentioning that why is he talking about salary of what? Of £130,000, $30,000. The issue is this. Guys, when you work with people, you will know exactly what they can offer you. You will start from somewhere, then you negotiate very well. There is no harm in that. So if he demanded that, you know what, he wants this, the NFF too, they also have the right to negotiate with him. See, this I'm saying is unconfirmed reports. But because everything here now is hearsay, and I'm going to actually just say it. See, it's not unconfirmed, but when I read through these reports too, I just realized that there might be some iota of truth in some areas there. According to, it's no longer news that Eric Chelle is no longer with his assistant again. It's no longer with with his agent again, Sidibe. That this was the agreement first between him and and Sidibe before they parted ways. Like, okay, you know what, this is what you give at the NFF and everything. And after that, one thing or the other, the whole thing was leaked to the Nigerian press. Is it a way to get at Eric Chelle? I don't know. Because I've been looking at so many content online about saying that what has even achieved, demanding for this, demanding for that. Let me tell you something. There's some things here that are very basic. If we have a functioning society, nobody should be asking for internet. Nobody should be asking for internet. Nobody should be asking for internet. See, and I don't know how many video sessions they do in Super Eagles camp, but I'm sure that according to a Super Eagles player that played under Finidi George, they didn't do much of tactical analysis. They don't care. So if you're asking for internet, you want these guys, you want to engage them more. All these things you see here, they are basic things. You don't expect your coach to be flying through and to be flying what's it called, economy. Honestly, you can see even in the same society, part of NFF sponsors, some NFF sponsors, you know what? We will take like 10 of these and we supply it. Take like 10 of them. Internet, it's not a problem now. Partner with MTN. Maybe you have deal with MTN now. All you go and do is go and collect money. Partner with MTN. You say you have FCB. Why can't you talk to Innocent Motor? At least they will be happy to partner with Super Eagles. All these things are very basic things. Very basic things. You say that you want a house that is well furnished with 24 hours electricity. Imagine you still asking for 24 hours electricity. If this is true, these are basic things. In where you live today now, in where he lives in France, will you be begging for 24 hours electricity? It should be, all those things should be basic. So for me, the only one that people are crying is that request to include my PA in the bonus and allowance structure. See, when you say you include the PA, it doesn't mean that the PA will be getting $5,000 that everybody is getting. If it's 1,500, you give the PA. All those type of things is not this. It's negotiation. It's negotiation. If this is true, I'm just talking about that. For normal life, to make life comfortable for him. This is good. Doing this thing for him is when he will be able to achieve what he wants to achieve for Nigeria. See, I'm going to go back memory lane quickly. When Nigeria came back from Senegal 92, Nigeria was the best team during that tournament in Senegal. We lost to Ghana in the semi-finals. It was here, but the Palace inspired Ghana semi-finals. And when they came back, they asked Westeros, why didn't you win it? Because there was mistake in the semi-final. And you know what? I didn't bring Amokachi there. I wanted him to settle down in his club site in Brugge again. I didn't bring him. Just a mistake. That's okay. You know what? We want you to win the next one. What do you need? They ask him, what do you need? That is it. If we are serious about winning the next AFCON in Tanzania, that is next year. See, the AFCON next year is just 1 year. It's just 1 year, 3 months away. It's just 1 year, 3 months away. If we are serious that, okay, we want to win the next AFCON, you should call him and ask, what do you want? That AFCON in Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, we want to win it. Ask him. Ask him. Yes, it's $10 million now. Ask him. Sometimes I wonder, who do us? And there is now this media campaign online. In fact, before, if you want to see open display of madness, don't go to Idumota, don't go to Market Street again. Go on Twitter. You will see open display of madness. Mad people. Mad people. See, not everybody wearing suit is saying no. Mad people. Go on Twitter. You will see open madness. People displaying open madness. I just see debating, want to bring a Guavin back, debating Amuneke back. Amuneke that is Laguinchi, that is number 6 position in NNL. Talking about Philly George that has just lost 5 games. G1, talking about Siasia that have not coached for the past maybe 8 years or so. Are we serious? Are we serious? Are we serious? As a country, are we serious? I'm even hearing that it's Chelle that is doing everything. The guy that is there is doing nothing. For this guy to stay, it's going to be through Chelle. I don't know. Is Chelle the NFF president? Hi, I know. It's so sad. It's so sad. So the NFF, according to my inside sources, they don't even have money. They don't have money. So the money that they got from CAF, that is most likely what they want to use for the Falcons. That is what they want to use for the Falcons. So in case Nigeria go for playoff too, they go share the money. The money they use for Falcons, the money they use for they will share the money. The money for third place. Because out of the money for third place, that's what they use to take the guests to Dakar, Senegal. To go and play Senegal. So they don't have money. So at least that third place, you do them something. They will use some of the money for the Falcons, at least of a reliable source. And part of it too to take us to but that is too yes what are you saying? But at least to take us to settle us, then we wait for the government again to see if they can drop something. Though I understand they don't have money. They don't have money. I understand that one. They don't have money. So because the football needs to be popular in Nigeria. They need money to run those things. They need money to run those things, honestly. So, so that is the problem, and it's not as if government is the issue because I'm even all those I don't want to go into details, but the money that the money that they are paid, in fact, that's why Chelle being the NSC chairman, I'm not here to campaign for him. I'm not here to praise him highly, but this guy has built the NFF out. Chelle has like it's God that just brought this guy to Nigerian football this time around. I don't know the reason why I'm Pinnick, I brought in Ibrahim Gusso, but this guy has really, really built this Nigerian team out. I don't want to say that there's something that I'm not allowed to say here, but come on, he actually he did so well. Trying to build this team out. So Chelle is the NFL president. I won't say Tinubu is useless. I won't say Tinubu is useless, but he signed the money. But it's just the people that don't release the money. And he signed the money actually. They don't just release it. He signed the money actually. They didn't release it. I'm not a fan of his government, but Tinubu signed the money out, but he didn't release it. So at least Falcon will have some money to play in the next WAFCON because Nigeria finished first. So Falcons too now, if you are listening to me, return the favor. Win the next WAFCON. So the money you collect too, they can use that one to sort out Super Eagles. That's how Nigerian football deliver. Just telling you the facts. All those Emzo, Prastamon, how much are they paid the NFF? Which sponsor can pay NFF $50 million? No. So that's that quickly. Like that logic. So it should win though, so that the money, they can use that money for Super Eagles too, because the reason why they are going to WAFCON now, now Super Eagles money, go and win it so that you can return the favor. So yeah, let me just focus quickly on the DR Congo. So there have been like issues of DR Congo. So before I go to DR Congo matter, sorry, I just want to talk about this thing. This is not for Nigerian football, guys. I watched this Champions League game between Benfica and actually Real Madrid, and I think it's really unfair. I don't think racism have a place in football. So I just think that altogether we should condemn racism. It doesn't have a place in our football, and in my own opinion, and on behalf of CAN football too, I also say no to racism. nobody should be judged because of the color of their skin. Nobody, in fact, what you should be proud of is what people are abusing you about. For me, nobody should be judged because of the color of their skin. Everybody should be equal on the field of play. In my own opinion, I say, on behalf of Ghana football too, I say what? No to racism. So, yeah, let me just, on the final note. So let me take this one just. So this is basic country, and that's what, okay, it didn't demand regional trading center. Why are some people not bending on progressive? See, that is the problem. That's the problem. Sheldiko, I'm going to play his interview quickly before I actually move on. I think I have it here. Before I go to the Congo matter. But let me just try and talk about this one quickly, guys. So it's basic, but these are country. It's a lot of things I need to actually learn. So James Ogogi, thank you for the super chat. James Ogogi, thank you. So let me just play this video quickly. It's not the video, sorry. This audio. I've already spent 1 hour, guys. So fast. I don't know, so fast. So I've already spent 1 hour. So I just want to talk about Victor Osimhen initially, but I think that we don't need there's not enough time for Victor Osimhen's story today. He said something about how Napoli treated him badly in one interview. I have that one ready, but because of time, I cannot go into that one. If we talk about Victor Osimhen later, when you come on, let me know. But because of time, I cannot take Victor Osimhen's story. I'm sorry about that. So let me just talk about the DR Congo matter quickly.
Well, it is what it is. I keep saying it. When we came in as a sport commission, already the World Cup issue is already virtually lost. Remember when we spoke here a year ago? We had 3 points out of 12, but we pushed, worked with the NFL, with everybody, and we nearly made it. We had the misfortune of penalties in the playoffs. We lost it, but we found out there are some breaches here and there, which we believe, even before we played the playoffs, that breaches, we noticed them and we already documented them. So ourselves at the NFF submitted to FIFA what we feel were the breaches against the rules and regulations, which is also part of sports. It's not being so losers, it's just...
So that's actually what Ibrahim, that's actually what Shiodiko talking about, the petition quickly died. But you guys already know that the root of the petition was this. So in case you don't know.
There are players that got theirs in just 2 3 months. So there is to us what we consider as a breach of that regulation. And that was why we submitted that.
So what is the hope of Nigerians? Because some people are already on the street to believe that
we are waiting. You heard what I told you. The Congolese rule says you cannot have a dual nationality. Obisaka has a European passport. There are so many of them that have European passport. Some of them French passport. Some of them Dutch passport. So the rules are very clear. We cannot say anything now, but we have submitted our
Some are saying FIFA rule is different from DR Congo.
It's different from DR Congo. That's why FIFA cleared them. FIFA regulation says once you have a passport of your country, you are eligible.
Yes.
Now, as far as you are concerned, they are eligible. That's why they are cleared by FIFA. But our contention is FIFA was deceived into clearing them, because it is not the responsibility of FIFA to make sure that regulations of Congo are being avoided by. The FIFA goes by its own regulations, and it was on the basis of what was presented to FIFA, it was on that basis that FIFA declared them. But we are saying it was fraudulent.
So the reason why I played this thing for you guys is that so you can know. I want to show you some things today so you can have an idea of what this man is talking about. So guys, please go and get something to drink. Let me show you some few things. I'm coming. So the document you see here, these documents of FIFA against what? Malaysia Football Federation. And I will show you exactly how this thing works, so that you won't go on Twitter and be hearing this thing. I'll show you that how it works. So look at if you can. Let me just try and like make it a lot bigger. Hold on, I'm coming. Let me just try and make it a lot actually what bigger. You can see clearly here that the fact of the case. So they reference what the process here. So I want to move on to this place quickly. You can see. You can see if you look at number 17 here, is that FIFA sent a letter to Federation of Malaysia Football Federation explaining that what the player 3 appear to comply with all the pertinent requirements. So FIFA is not dealing with so Brian, make them put Brian. Okay, let me put Brian. Brian, where I go? I will ban you from this channel finally. Let me just put you to bed. Go and sleep so that you can do this thing. So you can see clearly here that you know what he was trying to explain here clearly was that the FIFA said that all those players were cleared. You can see 06, 06, they were cleared. This one was cleared 09, 09, 09. You can see it clearly there now. FIFA sent a letter to them. So that was on the 9th. You can see. So I said on 11th now, FIFA received a complaint regarding what? Eligibility of player 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. You can see 11th of June. So people are saying that, oh, you know what? FIFA cleared them. It was on FIFA's website. What will happen? This, that. No, FIFA will clear you based on what you submit. You can see that document here now. I didn't forge the document. It's from FIFA. So you can see now. So FIFA now did their independent investigation. Now see doctor documents and original documents. So they put them side by side. So and they now on 22nd of August, proceedings were opened against Malaysia Football Federation, player 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for potential breach of Article 22. You can see. Then they sanctioned them a few weeks after. That's the process. So it's not. So I don't know the stage that this thing is on currently now. But this is how it happens based on what I just showed you here. When they receive a complaint, they will do independent investigation on that complaint. They will now, if they are now successful, if they are now fine, they will now send a letter to those that are accused to answer. When they answer, they will now make up their mind. That's what they do. So for me, if you check the time they did this thing, let me just put that one. Okay, sorry, that one. So you can see that it was June 11 was when they cleared them. So the complaint received was on June 11. They did investigation from June throughout July. Then August, that was when they finished their own investigation. They now sent it to what? Sent it to Malaysia Football Federation. That is it. So they have to do their own investigation first before say Congo, come and defend yourself. No, it doesn't. They have to do their own thing. So I think the state they are probably here now, because when they investigated South Africa came out and said that, you know what, FIFA is investigating us. They came on the press and talked about it. But I'm not sure if Congo will come out and say anything like that. They will just do them themselves, answer FIFA. So that is how it works. Let me show another document again quickly. This is our favorite Teboho Mokoena document. Because his case is very straightforward. It's only one person, Mohammed Al-Kamali, that sat on the case. Is the chairperson. So you can see the Teboho Mokoena, case of Teboho Mokoena. Let me just show you how it happened. So they listed everything. They said that on this thing, so They listed everything here. And so, yeah. So now, you know what? That's why sometimes I don't believe all these sport administrators. Sometimes they tend to lie. If you guys find time and go and read these documents, this was the response of SAFA to FIFA. Very he said that they don't have the distance between the time that he got the first yellow card and the second yellow card is too much. They didn't check the email. They didn't do this. That was what they were saying. So, and then Jordan came on the press, kept saying, you know what, we're going to fight it. They're going to do this. It's a lie. Look at the response. Look at their response. Look at their response. Very watered response. So this is now the sanction quickly. So, and so they did not say here, you can see clearly here, they did not say that say on June 12th, this thing. So SAFA, they didn't say that they were the time that they start investigating them and they don't do that. I'm coming. I think they mentioned that. I think they mentioned that somewhere else or so. That the time they start investigating South Africa for that. So you can see that that's actually how this thing works. So yeah, it was just straightforward. So Tebo Mokoena, that his case is very straightforward. You can see how many pages? 9. This is 9, 10. Can you see? 10, 9, 10, like 10, 11 pages. 11 pages. So it's not. See, if you look at the Malaysian one, the Malaysian one is 21 pages. So all those are saying like, FIFA, what are they doing? I'm sorry. They have to do their job. And that December/January, I think they might be looking for evidence. I think this February is probably where they will ask these people to come and defend themselves. But I already told you that if it's not a thing, I want to show you. Maybe I can show you something. I want to show you something I showed you before. Let me just try and show you this thing quickly. So that you can understand that the petition is there. So sorry guys. Let me just show you that one so that you guys can know. This one. So you can see this one now. You can see that the petition, can you see, is not admissible. So after 2 weeks, can you see? After 2 weeks, they declare that it's not admissible. But this one is more than 2 weeks now. So that is the reason why I think that they actually were working on it. So it's just a thing that you have to know. Guys, 1 sec. Just put that one. So, yeah. This Brian, this thing, have I not put you to bed? It's like I will ban you from this channel finally. Have I not put you to bed? Maybe it's is it behind this? Okay, you know what? Okay, so that is that on that FIFA this. So, and I also, because my fear, is that maybe in between The NFL did not withdraw the petition. They did not withdraw it. It's still live. So, and so I also try like make a couple of calls too, and I was so impressed with the people that actually spoke to about the petition. They're just waiting for FIFA. If FIFA acts on it, that is all. That is all. That is all. That is all. It's not, you can see clearly that FIFA played what? FIFA normally cleared players based on what you submit. They don't, they now investigate if there's a petition against you. What is it? So, just that Smith Nigeria is not losing the petition because if we do, of course, we start issuing passport without legal process. Yes. I know. Yeah, it's not in this position. I don't see Nigeria in this position. So I've never thought that. Yeah, actually what losing. So I'm going to guess to bring some other people actually what on. So guys, the link is actually what there. So I don't want to explain much about this Congo, no matter. I've when I came live to talk about it a few days ago, people started commenting anyhow, but let's wait for FIFA decision. That is it. So that at least we know exactly where we are. But for me, I think so guys. So let's if you actually want to join. So I've already actually showed you that. So what I was trying to show you before, I think before this was I was just like so the length. So you can see South Africa notice of action. So I'll just show you where in South Africa, what's it called? Apply the petition. Quickly, I want to the protest. Okay, so that I want to know. Okay, I see November 15. You can see 2021. South African address the government formally complaint. Can you see? That's November what? 15, 2021. Then you can see clearly here that it was dismissed. Can you see? So on this thing, so inadmissible. So even straight away, but they notify them like a week after. So it's very straightforward. That's what I'm talking about. It's not. There's no issue on that at all. So let me just bring talk a little quickly on so that before I address others quickly. So quickly, let me hear your thoughts.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you clearly. Yeah.
First of all, I want to thank you. Big thank you for this update about this FIFA stuff. Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
All right.
And about the NFF and the share issue, I think both of them will have their securities. The list and the manager's command, they are negotiating contract. Supposed not to be outside now. To keep it in that you knew the contract of Thomas Tuchel. Nobody know about it on the so all these talk all these brands too. Understand? Finally, on this man that on Elegbete, I call him out. I watch the live when talk about the FIFA stuff. I think the man don't like Spaghetti at all. Don't like Spaghetti at all. It think that this boy they don't want to divide the team. Only they want to talk about him that the team does not let themselves. Where Congo do wrong thing? Let judge it.
He said it on. He said it on one of his live or so that if they make the cafe, he will never attend the press conference.
So sometimes you need to forget about what happened in 2022 when he lost money. That one is gone. That's your cup of tea. That one is gone. Let's talk on it. Finally, before I go on and America, I know that's to coming. I don't think they don't have them to over the Spigos. Let's go and do like I'm bear. That was coach me now. I've do the job. I'm coaching at the highest level of football. Let them go and work out like two. Not wait for NFL job. Thank you. God bless my brother.
Thank you. Always very brief. And I enjoy your content on Instagram, so I'm following you. I can see all those comments you put on Instagram. Well done, Temitope.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So, Ayedamola, yeah, next, your turn. So, Ayedamola, yeah.
Hello, Smith. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. And you?
Good. Yes.
Yeah.
In regards to the petition with FIFA on the DR Congo case, I have a feeling that the case is a very serious one.
Yes.
And that is the reason why FIFA has not come to a final decision. So there's a high chance that maybe the disciplinary committee that sat on it, they probably made their own preliminary finding, and decision on it. But before FIFA can make a decision, they want DR Congo, for example, maybe they want them to defend themselves and say, hey, come, this is the allegation, this is what we found. Come and defend yourself, But I think it's a very serious case because this decision is going to affect and shake world football.
I agree.
And it is going to lead to other decisions in future, The reason why I'm saying is because also I see a lot of bloggers during this week that just saying nonsense like, oh, why is FIFA taking time? Now, if a case is before a judge, you are the one that presented the case before a judge, right? You have no right to tell the judge when to make the final decision. Like, you just think of it. If you have a case, you made a plea to the judge like, hey, have mercy, look at what has happened. You cannot then be bullying. You cannot bully the judge as to when he or she needs to make a decision, So I kind of find it a bit disrespectful to some of our Nigerian bloggers and content creators. Some of the things they've been saying. For example, I hear things like, oh, FIFA is using Nigeria to chase cloud, FIFA is using Nigeria to trend. FIFA is using Nigeria to catch, to hype the World Cup. I think as people, we need to get away with this. As Nigerians, we sometimes have this arrogance, among ourselves, that, oh, everything start and fall on Nigeria, the world. That's why I tell people, like, just travel around the African continent, just take time, travel. What we have is the population, we have the market, but FIFA is not going to make a decision based on the fact that, I feel like people are making it feel like maybe FIFA is intentionally deciding not to release the results. But people are not looking at the fact that this is a serious case. And when it is released, the things that will be discovered will shake people. So that's what I have to say about the whole petition. I mean, or what do you think, Smith? I think it's a very serious case.
I spoke to people that are privileged to be part of those that send the whole thing off this evening. And I don't want to mention him now, so that, but, it is a serious thing. And there's a particular player that they highlight out of that team. And I had my reasons for that too. The boy got his clearance on the day of the game against Congo. And he came to play. He was the one that they brought in to go and trouble Fredericks. I nearly injured Fredericks on the right-hand side. He played the final penalty.
The final penalty, right? The one that played the final with the winning penalty. Yes. So that guy, I have a question. Did that guy play against Cameroon?
No.
You see? So that's why I always tell people, just think. Let's take time and think. After the game we played against Cameroon, do you know that there were new players that were cleared before they played Nigeria? About 5 players.
Yes.
Are you aware?
Yes.
That there are, I think, about 5 players that were cleared after the game with Cameroon. So the question is, how come they were cleared so fast?
That is,
so the reason I'm saying is because people are saying that, oh, why will FIFA will not, ban Congo because what of them the game against Cameroon? What of all the qualifiers they've played?
No.
It's not like people don't understand what is going on. Some players were cleared after the game. with Cameroon
Yeah.
before they played Nigeria. Simit, you know, sometimes when I go on social media, I'm like, I think some people need to be banned from YouTube. Some content creators, some sports journalists. I won't mention them. You even know the one of the ones I'm talking about. Like, this one I say he has been there since the 90s. You know, he was there from time of Okocha. You know, he knows everything about Nigerian football. I'm like, you know nothing. You made a wrong judgment regarding the Bafana case. You made the wrong judgment in regards to the second position of Nigeria. Now, the Eritrea, whatever. Even after we defeated Benin Republic, you still came out to tell people that there's no way that Nigeria qualified as the best second runner-up, whatever. That it's not possible. You know, even though people were telling you that. Now, you should have swallowed your pride, you know, and just say, you know what, I don't know much about what is going on with FIFA rules, but you are still going on with arrogance. Maybe some of our people are trying to pander towards the Congo, towards the rest of the African continent, that, hey, you know what, you know, Nigeria does not have a case. We don't know the level of allegation that NFF has against the Congo.
I won't lie to you. The person I spoke to, and I'm going to say it here, when, you know, there's one case that me self put myself. That was when one player called Fode Camara, he came to play against Nigeria under 23. And I went to investigate that player. It was a long investigation, though. That player played against that team with a fake passport. He once came to Nigeria with a different passport to play against Egimba for Oroya of Guinea. He came, so there are two completely different passports. He went to go and change his name. The worst case is this. You know, this boy played in the AFCON in Cameroon with one passport against Nigeria, a different passport, 2-3 months after. So when I push this case to people that I don't know them, just push it through people, see that why don't the boys win self? Why can't the boys win on the pitch self? You know that person just say, make we leave them job. So why can't the boys win on the pitch now and things like that? So the whole thing just went down, and we didn't qualify for the Olympics then in Paris. But that person is someone that knows say if they can do. But this one, if they put mind say it went through him that if FIFA make any pronouncement, it can never be against Nigeria. That's it. It went through him directly. So there is you know, and kudos to, I didn't mention this thing, kudos to the NFF. I know the LMC. No, not the LMC, the NLC. They involved everybody in the petition.
The what? NL?
The NSC, Nigeria Sports Commission.
Oh, Nigeria Sports Commission. Okay.
Yes, they involved everybody, even including Fimbu. I don't know what you say, Fubu. Yeah, so you understand what I'm talking. So it's not as if say somebody don't interpret them well, somebody that interpret the law well. You know, everybody was actually it was a contingency like plan, and they were aware of it even before the game. Cameroon was aware of it too. But because Cameroon ran away because of Mbeumo's situation, but you know, let's just leave it.
I think Cameroon too probably might have similar situation. That's why Cameroon probably is quiet. And also, as I said before, I found it very suspicious that they cleared about 5 players before they played Nigeria, you know. And I think this case is not. Yeah, I know people are talking about dual nationality. The judgment might not even be about. I don't think it's about dual nationality. I think it's probably going to be an issue of fraud or misrepresentation.
Yes. You know, say people think that FIFA, no, I care to my Congolese.
Dual nationality. It's not.
They clear them now. No. FIFA, you can see what document I showed you about Malaysia. FIFA cleared them because of what Malaysia submitted. The document is there. So FIFA will not investigate maybe passport is false. FIFA now realize they did their own investigation without talking to Malaysia. It was when they finished their investigation, they now sent the letter to Malaysia. Yeah, come and defend yourself. They already got the documents.
Yes. Can you imagine?
So
I mean, if I go, so now I don't know. I'm not sure if you spoke about this today. The NFF has organized like a 4-nation tournament with Jordan, Iran.
Yes, that is similar to the one
that international window. So don't you find it? Why are they organizing a tournament at a time where we might most likely play a match? Are they trying to play with our mind or what?
No. It's just like against Venezuela and Colombia in November. We had it planned already, and we went to go and play the playoff in Morocco. You remember? So NFF have not even officially announced that on their, but people have been taking the rumors. And
I see. So no payment has been made. There's no contract.
No, they will not collect money until until everything.
Just making sure, because I remember what I said before. I believe that Nigeria will go for this World Cup. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I still believe.
Yeah, I also believe that too. That this journey will not just end this way.
And we'll do well. We'll perform well in the World Cup.
Well, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. That is very knowledgeable and the great conversation I always have with him. But shout out to so I don't want to mention him here, but Speed Nigeria. Okay. I don't want to mention him here. Okay, but let me just say, Kushe, another guy that Nigeria is wasting the time. Journalists don't read the rules. Previous judgment. It's a shame, yeah. So, Super Sticker, thank you. Ideola, my personal person, thank you. Charles said that, sure, no tip NFS. See, let me just say something there. Morocco knew about this case before. When Morocco played against DR Congo 4 years ago. Was it? 4 years ago, yeah. But because they didn't win the playoff, that's why Morocco just stepped down quickly, Morocco played against DR Congo. They knew about this case initially, so they will not say they didn't know about it. Morocco, they checked their book very well. So I know Nigeria must be good. It's still not stable. So when you are where you are stable, I'll bring you on. But I have my very good guy here, Pio, to join live. Pio, nice to see you again.
Good morning from here.
Yes, it's
hope there's no feedback from my voice.
I think it's fine. I think we're good.
Okay. Anyway, Smith, thank you for having me once again.
Yeah.
You can see my eyes is a little bit kind of sleepy because I was sleepy. I just saw your notification, so I said, "Oh, I've not spoken in a while. Let me come and share my thoughts." Well, everything is playing out the way I expected it to play because once FIFA took, once I saw that the case was going beyond 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it wasn't thrown out, I knew there was something big happening because FIFA doesn't take cases if there's not. Once they see that it's not admissible, they just throw it out. They don't even waste any time. Yeah, it will just be a waste of time for them. So immediately I saw that it was taking time for them to actually take that decision. I knew then there was something very, very fishy going on that is found out. So it wasn't a case they would just throw out. Because initially I used to tell you I'm someone who I wasn't really wanting us to go to that World Cup, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Because I
so that we go and reset ourselves.
Yes, it's like we set ourselves up. But as fate will have it, because I think I saw Iwobi's interview last week. Even Iwobi was saying something like we will still go to the World Cup. I was surprised. I was like, maybe he knows something. Maybe he knows something that we don't know. Or maybe he's privy to the.
I want to get the players to be on standby.
Yes, he's privy to some information that is not yet public. Because the way things are actually playing out, it is pretty obvious that FIFA would back Nigeria's case. Because it's very. And another thing is this, Smith. Let me not lie to you. There is politics in everything we do.
Yes.
You cannot deny that fact. So I want you to look at it even from a market value now. What market value will DR Congo add to the World Cup? And what market value will Nigeria add to the World Cup? So FIFA is not stupid. They know what they are doing. From a political stance, they might say, Nigeria would add more value to this World Cup for us. And Trump is already trying to mess everything up for them already. So adding another team that will not bring value will just be a problem for them. So actually admitting Nigeria, it makes FIFA have more chances to even make more money. Do you understand? And also it brings intrigue and excitement to the tournament. Not even just looking at our performance at the AFCON, it will make the tournament even explode even more, because Nigeria is basically, that is my own problem with the NFF. You know, we have people that don't understand that Nigeria is a brand. You know, Nigeria is not just a team. Nigeria is a brand. There's a way you can, okay, look at the 2018 World Cup. Smith, the Nigerian jersey was, if I'm correct, it was one of the highest selling jerseys for that World Cup, if not the highest.
Yes.
In Russia, the Nigerian jersey.
Yes.
So we have people who don't have the basic know-how about, you know, football. Okay, you can see the rift with Chelle, you know, like I think it was Adeola that spoke earlier. You know, he said something about not making, we don't even have to know about the contract, which is true.
Yes.
All these things we don't need to know. They should just be in-house, you know. And you know, we have an NFF that doesn't have the culture of press conferences. Call the media, call the press conference, you know. Let things be open to the media. Let the media, oh, we've called the press conference because we had a meeting with Chelle, you know.
But you know, ask a question. Do you think that that's like a Nigerian thing? You know that would you respect the late president, you know, that just passed? He doesn't talk. Even this one, it's only one man that talks in this government, the guy from the Abuja, like just call, you know, like likes the microphone. So I think it's a Nigerian thing.
It's a Nigerian thing now, Smith. It's a Nigerian thing because we have square boxes in round holes. You know, our football is not being run by people that have passion for the sports. Our football is being run by politicians. You know, so they bring the political vibe into football. The political way of administrating the country, they brought it into the football. That's why you see that football is not developing at the rates at which it should. You understand? The league is nowhere to be found. Okay, look at, nobody's even remembering that the Super Falcons have an AFCON.
Nobody.
No friendly, nothing. You know, nobody's remembering. Okay, everything you said this evening now, do you know that all the speakers, I can bet you, apart from me mentioning it now, nobody will remember the Super Falcons. Nobody. If I didn't mention it now and everyone is listening to me, before the end of the show, nobody will mention it. But because I said it now, maybe some other people, when you bring them on, they will now remember. That is how bad it is. No friendlies, nothing. Our youth football, dead. So when, I don't know, Gusau has been, for me personally, Gusau's regime has been a curse, honestly. Everything is just in shambles. Look at how Sundowns came from South Africa to beat our champion, Remo. They beat them like as if they were playing one high school team. High school team. That was so, as in, at that point alone in some countries, they'll call a national emergency on their football. Honestly. Our champion like that, 5-1, Lilewa, Niremo. No. That was a disaster.
And
that alone shows that
Rivers is the worst ever Nigerian performer, you know, in ever.
Please, I don't want to even go to that side. You know why? The reason why I don't even want to go to that side is that, you see, when we say we should involve our legends, many of us always speak as if our legends, they are technocrats, they are good, they have records, they are this. Look, being a good player in your past doesn't make you a good manager. We've seen this before. There are many of them. There are many examples, not only in Nigeria. Do you understand? If you feel you can do the job, go through the proper process. not a connection because I know this one, because I know this one. Go through the normal process, get your licenses.
Yes.
The thing is very straightforward. Do you understand? There are lots of Nigerian coaches out there that we don't even know, but they're already licensed B, licensed A, even in Europe, even
Yes.
in UEFA, they have backing, but they are not popular.
Yeah.
You know, we shouldn't run our football based on names. We
Yeah.
should run our football based on records and credibility.
Yeah.
That is
But
how football should be run.
I want to ask you this question. You know, you are one I respect so much. You have followed Nigerian football, and history speaks for it. You know your stuff very well. You know that what is it with this 94 set? Christian Chuku, Adebami, they left the stage early. They did not interfere with
Yes,
this
now.
thing. We also
No.
have 94. You know, only that some people played before 94 set. People like Etimesi,
Yeah.
Okocha said that brother.
Yeah.
You know, they came, but because they did not really
Yeah.
do much, so people don't know them. 94. So,
Yeah.
after this 94, these guys are there. Even Olafujana has stopped playing. They cannot even come into the NFF. Is these guys that are there? What is the issue?
Smith, let me tell you some things then. You see that particular generation, when you look at let's pick it up from like 1980. You see that particular generation, the administrative control from that like 1980, 78, when they went to Ghana, down to like 1991. You see, Nigerian football was still having that vibe, There were still good teams. There was Abiola Babes, there was the Wayan National, there was Ranchers Bees. The fulcrum of the team that metamorphosed into 94 sets were playing under a football that was being administered properly. Do you understand? It might not be as flashy as we would have wanted it, but we knew we had a league that was functioning. We knew we had good teams. We knew that the football was good. They didn't need to tell us. We knew. But from that point when Westerhoff left, from that point where Westerhoff left, and we started having the likes of Amos Adamu, Patrick Ikeji, all those men, football just started slumming.
Yes.
Some games under Amos Adamu. Let me not even see. Story here, Ogun. Nigerian football. When you see that Amos Adamu era, some of us don't even know some of the things they had to do behind the scenes for Nigeria to achieve certain things. That is how bad our football had gone, But you see, when you that's what I'm always emphasizing on, not neglecting home. Not neglecting home, because your strength actually comes from home. We might say the word is, everything is metamorphosizing now into from outside.
Yes.
Diasporans, born in the US, born here, born in Germany, born in Belgium. Everyone is following that line now. Do you understand?
Yes.
But for me, for someone like me, it is anti-growth. What I mean by anti-growth is it is killing the football on the continent. Because if we continue at this rate, it will get to a point where our entire 11 or our entire 22 will be from the diaspora. We are already getting to that level. And Nigeria is a very populous country. And we have, I would like to put it, Nigerians know how to be Mokiri.
Yes.
Before you know, they'll tell you that there's one Nigerian that is playing in J League. His mother is Japanese. His father is Nigerian.
You know what? One of my friends is here now. He sent one player to me. The player played for Levante. He called it Karim Tunde. Who is this? Karim Tunde, a very dazzling winger for Levante. And there was one of his teammates.
we would be having an entire squad made up of diasporas very soon. At the rate at which we are going now, at the rate at which Nigerian football is dying at home, we will be by 2030. By 2030, Smith, let me make a bold prediction. By 2030 World Cup, half of the Nigerian team will be diaspora, or even more than 50% of the Super Eagles will be diaspora born. We are already getting there now. We are already getting there. Many of us have even forgotten that Ademola Lookman wasn't born in Nigeria now. Ademola Lookman wasn't born in Nigeria. He's diaspora born. So we are already getting to that point.
Just to wrap it up, is that Zimbabwean coach, went to go and pick a Division 9 player in England and is born abroad.
Yeah, I think I read that story.
What is the problem? Yes,
It's still diaspora now. We can't say okay, it's not diaspora. It's still diaspora now. But you know that diaspora has diaspora. See, let me tell you something. Even if we say it is diaspora, there is something about being in Nigeria that is different.
Yes.
And that is the truth. No matter how we say these boys are diaspora, the blood is the blood. Do you understand? The game itself, Nigerians are built for the game.
Yeah, I agree.
So it doesn't matter where they are born. Nigerians technically are built naturally, not technically. Naturally, Nigerians are built for the game.
I agree. It
doesn't matter.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Nigeria, I think we're like Brazil. I think we are naturally built.
I've said it once on your show now, Smith. I said it once on your show that when it comes to the talent base, I think Brazil is the only country that can match Nigeria. Brazil is the only country that can match Nigeria. But the only difference is that Brazil has gotten to a point where they've developed theirs. Brazil can confidently say, we don't want to invite any player playing in Europe.
Yes.
They can say that. But can we say that we don't want to invite any player from Europe? We want to use players from Africa or players in our locality. Can we do that? We can't. That's the difference.
Okay. Yeah, and just in 10 seconds, do you agree with Coach Hugo Bruce that says that if South Africa want to win the AFCON, they should go and bring the aspirant? Go and bring player out. Say that they cannot win player with. They cannot win.
Well, I would disagree with him because I'm someone who's looking to, or who has passion for football being played properly on the continent, being managed properly on the continent. Do you understand? And even in the few years that South Africa have used with the development of their Super League, you can see that their football has advanced. They don't really need to say. That is why I said the problem with South Africa is not administration. It is natural talent. I mean, that is just the truth.
Okay.
That is just the truth. If we want to be factual about this, it is not administration. It is not coaching. They have everything they need. But South Africans are not just naturally made. This is soccer. It is not rugby.
It's not rugby. Yeah,
you understand? They are not naturally made
for
that game. Yes, that is just the pure truth. Okay. Anyone can disagree. You can, but I'm just telling you the facts. South Africa, the over the years, even in science, is said. That is why you see that across West Africa, our structure, our body, the finesse, everything, our system is built for the game. That is how it is, and that's just the truth. Down south, they might try, but they are not naturally built. Different parts of the world are built for different sports, and that's the truth.
Yeah, thank you, Pio, for your time. Yeah, thank you. Really enjoyed the conversation. That's why I have to keep you on and on. So I thought you come in Chris. Let me just try and take Nigeria, but it must go good and tie up quickly before I come. I'm going to wrap it up with Chris and Naidotu. Just bear with me quickly. So Nigeria must good.
Smith Lai.
Quickly. Sorry, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
can you hear me too?
I can also hear you. So I thought to increase your next after that. So Nigeria was good. Are you joining for the first time?
I am, but this is my first time joining the. This is my first time joining the live, but this is not my first time joining the show. I've been tuned into this show for, I think, ever since you started it, and you and Ayo, I've been joining the Eagles track. I don't miss that every time. You know,
thank you.
I love this show because I live in America, and this is my. I'm so passionate about Nigerian sports in general that sometimes when I hear people talking about the sport and they are not aligning with what you are saying and what we are saying, it drives me insane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, I was watching when you were talking about, like you said something today, and you are very correct. If you want to see mad people, don't go to the psychiatric home. Just go on Twitter, go on Threads. They are there. You know, I think I want to start my own point like this here. I think in Nigeria, we've normalized corruption to the extent that we choose the wrong time to push forward morality.
Yes.
You know, like when it's time for us to be morally upright, we are never there.
Yeah.
Yoruba, we call it Ojuaye.
Yes.
We do Ojuaye too much. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for us to we should come and pretend, everybody should think, we are good people. That is the time we want to come and at the detriment of our own self.
Yes.
I don't know if I will call it self-hatred. I don't know if I will call it. I don't know what I will. I don't know if I will call it. I don't even know. Because let's be real, we lost this game on penalties. But do you understand that the corruption that was instituted in this game facilitated to our losing?
Mm-hmm.
We can agree that yes, we missed penalties. Yes, but if you also look at our penalties, we had our own technical difficulties in our penalties, which also showed when we played against Egypt, even if we won Egypt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can see those technical difficulties there. I just think Nigerians need to really step back and really understand that every institution works hand in hand to make our governmental institution right. The sport has to be right. Our politics has to be right. Our music industry, we are getting it right for a reason because everybody is literally focusing, and it's not a team sport. Everybody can individually do their own thing and bring forward their results to the front.
Yeah.
In this sport situation right now, why are we telling ourselves, make Nigeria rest, Jare? Why are we resting? Why are we resting? What are governing bodies there for? If there are no need for rules, FIFA would not exist. We will just organize this competition. Everybody will play. We will go and call Itawaneri, Eze, Bukayo Saka. They will come and play, and then they will go back to England. If that's the case.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But we choose when to be fake moral. We always want to come online and just talk. And if you really go through these people and really hear what they talk about, you're like, this person is not brilliant at all. And like what you said something yesterday. You see the journalists in Africa, not just Nigeria, the journalists in Africa as a whole, they are a very, very, very big problem when it comes to our institutions.
Yeah.
Because I noticed something about Nigeria, right? We've used the educated few to garnish the mind of the uneducated lots.
Yeah.
It's just very obvious. Somebody will just come here and come and speak English. Another person who doesn't have the confidence to speak up will say, good point, sir. Good point for what? What is he talking about that you understand? So I think that's why I really like this, your show. And I really pray and hope a lot of people can tune in. From the moment you spoke about that South African stuff, I told my friends, I said, there is only one source of information that I get when it comes to Nigerian sports. I said, Smith Lai and Ayo Smith, once Ayo T talks and Smith talks, I don't want to hear anybody again. I go, wait. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I really wish people can tune in more to your show and really understand what is going on. The bro that just left right now spoke about the WAFCON. Imagine we just won our 10th WAFCON. And it was just like we just won a 5-a-side game. That was a monumental moment for our women. Our women should be celebrating that going into the next AFCON. But it doesn't even look like our women are even the defending champions.
Yeah.
It looks like we're going there to go and compete for our first cup. Why? Because of the incompetence and our people not trying to hold people accountable that are in power for this.
Yeah.
It is sickening. I am a big basketball fan. In America here, in the NBA, we have the most African players in the NBA.
Yeah.
But look at what we did when we brought together all our players to come and play USA. What did we do? We defeated them because there was a structure in place.
Yes.
We are built for these games. We are built for ball sports. But we do not take advantage. Running, we feel not reach anybody like for East Africa. But you see ball sports, basketball, football, American football. We have the most nationals in American football in almost every team.
Yeah.
So like our people need to wake up. They need to stop defending rubbish. They need to really open their eyes and stop being fake moral. When they need to be moral, they should step forward. You know. Yeah. So this is my point on this. I'm really grateful to be on this show today. I don't miss it. I don't miss it. My notification is always on, and I appreciate you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you very much. You need to tell your name. You need to tell us.
My name is Toby. Okay, my name is Oluwatobi.
Well, nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is Toby, very passionate Nigerian football fan. Really actually enjoyed everything. You know, it gives different examples. You are here, you know, that is very good. You know, and that is the truth because you know, really that's what I get about. Before I shoot, okay, let me just hear from you quickly. So that's before I bring.
Yeah, thank you very much, Smith. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly. Yeah.
Good. So, I would say thank you to Toby because he spoke my mind on the issue of this our Joye thing. Well, lots of people just say Nigeria should have won on the pitch. Everybody knows that, yeah. But the circumstance, to me, I believe Congo cheated.
Yeah.
So, and if you cheat, if they had not cheated, I feel that would have beaten them flat at 90 minutes.
Yes.
Yes, would have beaten them. But the fact that, look at the role that some of these suspicious players that we are questioning their eligibility, the role they played in the game, very crucial.
Very crucial.
Very crucial. So if you remove those factors, then we would have just beaten them and we will not be saying all this you're saying now. We will just keep fingers crossed and see what happens going forward. I will start from what the second to the last speaker also mentioned as regards the concern about diaspora players. Let me quickly let me say my mind on that. See, football is no longer talent or skill. Football has become science. Football now is science. It is taught. It's like going to school. And those are the things that play out on the field these days. There's a place for skill, no doubt. There's a place for talent, no doubt. But talent and skill is not enough now. So what you see is that a lot of our players that are diasporians, is it Iwobi? Is it Olaino? Mention them. Is it Abasi? All these boys were youth players for England. They were in academies in the UK. You are here too, Smith. You know what I'm talking about. Look at the grilling they give those boys.
Yes.
Many of them even have personal trainers. I know I've met somebody that told me that he was a personal trainer to Basi at the point. Our defender. You understand? So these people, they have a lot of input into their career. It is not just enough that you have skill. It has become science. And that is why, because at home, we don't have those kind of arrangements again. We don't pick them up early. In the school competitions, Principal's Cup is totally gone. You know, I was excited today when I was watching the local TV back home and they were saying this South Sports Commission, they are doing these youth games. And I think this second edition, they did one last year. This second edition. And one of the things that gladdened my heart was when they said the cap for the age is 20 years. I say, yes, now they are talking. So if there's anybody, catch them in their teens. In fact, if they can even reduce to 18 years, me, I don't mind. So that you can really catch these people when they are very young, the talent, and the commission can take it as a responsibility. You understand? To see how to nurture these boys. Maybe put them in an academy or something, you know, and follow them up. That is the only way out. If we don't do that, we are just wasting our time. That is the gospel truth. And we'll continue to rely on the diasporans because football has really changed. Okay, look at arguably, I stand to be corrected. The last person that I would say was really a global phenomenon that played for the national team, Super Eagles, I would say is Mikel Obi. What is the product? Where did Mikel Obi come from? Pepsi Academy.
Pepsi Academy, yes.
It was from there that that boy was taught. I have privilege of talking to somebody that played against, I think Mikel Obi was in Pepsi Academy in Jos. This person I talked to was in Pepsi Academy in Abeokuta. And they play each other, the different academies they play. He said he played against Mikel. You understand? In one of those competitions. And Mikel was obviously very good. And those are the talents things that when somebody is seen at that level, the scouts can see the future, that the necessary ingredients have been put into this person. And with that, that person can become a global phenomenon. That is one of the things that is missing that we need to work on. If not, we'll continue to rely on diasporans. I don't want to waste too much of our time as regards that, but that's the truth. We cannot sow orange and we want to reap guava. It's not going to work.
But let me ask you a question. You know, you mentioned, sorry, I don't want to waste your time too. You mentioned this, you know, that time that Academica worked, you know, Pepsi worked, we were very disciplined as a country then. You know,
we were what? Sorry, I didn't get that.
We were very disciplined as a country then.
Yeah.
You know, at that time, you cannot flaunt sweat. You cannot do, you know, if you are young, when you say you are a thief, if you steal, it's a big crime for you to steal. But the issue is this: nowadays, there's so many things that can distract our young people from this thing I'm talking about. When a player is in academy, 18 years of age, and you see your fellow age mates driving Benz from a different, so if you look at it, you understand what I'm talking about. So even our ladies now, it's going to our ladies, so you don't know. It's affecting our ladies. Just wait. You know that we are not as flashy, as good as the way it is before in our underage now. Because when you see that, okay, it's making it, and I'm still playing football, they're still shouting on me in the morning, well, pass this thing. You know, so many things can actually distract. Do you think that our society is also happening? You know, so disturbing us?
So what you've brought up now is it's not just football. Even to go to school now. People don't want back home, people don't want to go to school.
Yes.
They'll say, who education help?
Yes.
You know, because everybody's looking for the fastest way to make money. And without accountability. You understand? Just make the money. It doesn't matter how you make it. And it's unfortunate. But I can still tell you that there's still a remnant. And another thing is this. See, you need just to set examples. If there's a group that takes upon themselves to get a set of talented players, you know, a cycle does not take more than 3-4 years. Let's say you take a set of football players now, you take let's say 20 in a set now, and different positions and everything, and you keep them together for 3 years, and you are able to produce 10 of them moving abroad and becoming successful. Are you telling me that it will be really difficult for you to recruit another set?
It won't be difficult. You know, sorry, I don't want to waste your time. And I want to give you a practical example.
Yeah.
I have a friend that took some player to Man United. When they got there, they played, they played very well in the underage. They played well. So that trial went well. In fact, even this Malian boy played alongside them. So, they have to, before they went to Manchester, he camped them for about 3 months. Thorough camping in Benin City. 3 months, thorough camping. So they did well. When they came back home, they asked the guy, I beg, you for our passports. No, they do it again.
Right. Are you serious?
Yes. Before you know it, you know what? They are not going to clubs because they have pictures that they snap with Man U players when they were here. So that's what they are showing the guests in the club. That was how the career just ended. But continue. I'm just telling you that the society thing, you cannot take it away.
That's completely misplaced priority.
I'm just trying to say that.
No doubt. I cannot argue with you that the influence of our society, poverty and all that, morality, loss of, our ethos have really affected. No doubt. But, when you listen to people like Osimhen will tell you that hunger follow for waiting make me to work hard. So if they want to break poverty, definitely some of them can put their heads down and get the result.
Yeah.
But let me quickly run through this because I have a list of things I've jotted. Okay. I'm also excited that Nigeria players are doing well now. It's been long that we see Nigerian players playing in Champions League, even up to this level. This is second round, but playing at this is the time that there was no Nigerian player in Champions League.
Oh, yeah,
so yes, that was the time. So at least we can see what is happening now. It looks like something is happening. The potential of our players are coming out. Clubs are getting them. I just hope that more and more will happen because I wanted to get to that time of Kanu Wanko. You see Kanu, we see Finidi, we see people, playing at level of semi-finals, finals, quarter-finals of Champions League, and in first 11. Your team is there. I have 2 questions. My first question to you is that I noticed that Sato Shola is not on that list. Is she retired from the national team?
No.
She injured?
No.
Any news? Any from?
Maybe you're trying to excuse her from the list, but I don't think she's injured and she's not retired. I think she will make the final list.
Okay, because I think she still has a role, though. I know she's been there, she's seen that, she's done that, but I don't know. Yeah, that's one. The second one is this: is it possible that this our Nigeria Congo matter may not be decided until after the intercontinental playoff?
It's very difficult because I think I asked that question this evening too. The possibility that won't Jamaica now benefit from this thing if if they didn't decide this thing earlier? But it was saying that this is a very serious case that they have to do the investigation. You can see clearly that even the matter that was rejected by FIFA, the South Africa against Ghana matter, they still did the investigation.
Yeah, they must do
in 1 week. So for this one, you have to do the investigation. I think that's one she's taking long. So for me, I think they should be in the stage already that the report is already on ground. It's just for them to ask Congo, but we don't know yet. Maybe Congo is meant to address the press. They are investigating them, but I think by the start of March, they will never address. They will not. South Africa address the press. You know that. South Africa address the press, but Congo will not.
Congo will not. Congo wants to fight rough. You see the way they are behaving on the social media. You can see that they believe that it's by shouting.
Yes.
And let's see what is going to happen. My final shot will be on Eric Chelle situation. What he's asking for is not out of reach. There are basic things. A lot of them can be met if we are really serious. Somebody asking for a brand new car is something that I think the corporate bodies that can take care of that. Yes, I think. Yeah, so why can't they give him? So he's not asking for something too much, and he has proven himself at least to some extent. So he deserves to be taken care of to some extent. If as regards the wage he's asking for, it's something that is negotiable, I believe. So I don't think it's something that is.
He wants to bring two new member of staff, according to reports. He wants to bring a set piece coach.
It's important.
A set piece coach and also a match reader, also an extra match reader.
Football now is science. It is not only I play to you, play to me. No, it is science. You win with a lot of things, dead ball situations, of reading, analyzing your opponent, tactical analysis. It's so many dimensions. So he cannot do it alone. And that is what world-class teams have as their backroom staff. You need that. You need team psychologists. You need people that can read the opponent. You need people that can read online as they happen. And they are giving reports. Do this, and that can change the game.
Yeah, you know.
So,
You've mentioned that point. The people online, the argument is that Justin Madugu did not have any backroom staff and he won the WAFCON. That's the argument they are making.
See, and I know one talk, but the truth is that it was the sheer brilliance and the Nigerian spirit that won that final match. That final match. Now say those girls talk, say we die here today.
Yeah.
You could see that. It was the determination of those girls that today we go play all the football we sabi play.
Yeah.
And destiny was also on their side.
Yeah, I too. I did, yeah.
So tactically, their other coach, the Moroccan coach, he beat Madugu.
I think it's better, yeah.
Yes, it's better.
Yeah, it's better. So
tactically was better.
Yeah. But it's just,
you know, say there's a way you can be tactically better, but you don't have the materials.
Yes.
Materials. We played. If I don't know if you remember the match, Nigeria played one friendly match against Japan during Okocha time. I remember. I can't forget that scenario. Very hilarious. The coach of the Japanese national team, I can't remember his name now, was drawing and analyzing. By the time they gave the ball to Okocha, he dribbled 1, 2, 3. The man threw away the ball. He could not. What are you reading again? When you have talented players, what are you studying? What are you analyzing? You get confused.
Yeah,
you understand? So what Ugo Bruce said is true.
Yeah.
Talent, South Africa, you can't compare to some kind of, and that's why he's complaining that he can't win the Nations Cup. I hope they won't sack him after the World Cup because I don't see him doing any magic also. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you, Dayo. Very insightful.
Thank you again.
Thank you. Always nice.
Thank you. I appreciate. Yeah.
So that's Tayo, always, I like structured conversation. I like the sequence that she did everything, spot on. Thank you, Tayo, for your time today. So, guys, can you hear me well? I'm going to bring my last set of guests on, Chris, Ombu, and actually what I don't know. We're going to do it Wednesday and leave. If you can break record today and leave before time, not to extend and, not to not to do our normal 3.5 hours. So let me just go to my case quickly. The Super Falcons are scheduled to play Cameroon over 2 friends. Yes, in Yaoundé. Our regular customer. It's like we're playing them, play them in our backyard. So there's no this I don't know. And I think Ghana too, they are playing pink ladies tournaments against all these countries that don't even play football well. So Chelle said that Aluko is in Italy, Akpala is in Belgium, Utaka is in France, getting experience as coaches. I also heard that Ambrose is getting his baggage in Scotland. I spoke to Utaka in France, and he has applied for the Nigerian job several times. But the Utaka does not fit the criteria because they ask him to have the knowledge of the MPFL very well. I know I just want to come and help me. I think he played for Rangers of Enugu. I think he played for Rangers of Enugu before he left the country. I'm not really sure. I think he's going to come and talk about that one. So I spoke to him. I said that he can apply. He applied several times, but they normally use as what's it called? As is it national? What's it called when you pick people from different zones? I forgot what they call it. Is it national something that they have to pick? Oh, if 17 coaches from the south, and 20 from the east, and this is from the Super Eagles. They pick it that way. That should not be our priority. Priority should just be purely football. I have my last set of guests. They are my regular contributor, actually, what here. I don't know. National quota, thank you. National quota, thank you. I don't know, actually, what here. Unweary and Chris. We're going to do it once and for all and just, get off here. National quota, thank you guys for reminding me on that. So, the quota system. So, yeah. So, where do I start? Okay, let me start from Idasun. So you've heard the stories from when I started from the fracas that happened in Ilorin when they nearly broke the head of the chairman of Rivers United. They beat people up, and I also discussed about the Falconets, the Falcons, and why always that there's no fighting today? Why length is on? Why you see? So we have discussed a lot of things. I don't think from anywhere. Who is there? Who is there? Has his playing with music?
Straight. Let me just say this. One of our friends, our own patron, good person. I wish he was here live now. To come and tell us what happened in Lorry.
It's not based there now.
I know he's based in US now, so he has changed his mindset. What was I just saying? See, the best thing. See, I don't like it when people are not objective, when people don't say the truth. Smith, all of the four of us here, we are abroad. Christy, Jamie, you are in UK, everybody are in the US. If our country is 60% better, the four of us will not be here. We back home will not be here. But when we see blue, I would say this is blue. As well as saying that it's not blue, it is white. Then it means that there's problem. That's by the way. I'm not going to lie to you. No, I'm a die-hard Stars fan. And everybody, if you know football, Stars, we're always here, Rogetti. So we've been through a lot. Football, the guys seems happens everywhere. That's by the way. My coming to this show just to say that about the list that allegedly had by Eric when he said secret for his wife and his two children, he never said business for them. He said business for him as well again. Economy for his children. Smith, if you are going, I don't know why you stopped in UK now. If you are coming here to school for your master's or any program, they will give you, once you pay for your school fees, everything. Even your family, your wife, and your children will be given visa too. Because you must believe that you need the right tools to make you do a good job. And your number one right tool is your family.
Yes.
So like me, my family is my number one right tool. After God, it's my family. You need the right tool to make you do a good job with your family. And this man is not saying that. Maybe we say that, anytime, like Robert said yesterday, he wants a good accommodation apartment in the same environment. Then anytime his wife is coming, and we have to give him the ticket. Is that his wife will stay with him, or his wife will stay in France with the children? Maybe when children are on holiday, they will come to meet their dad. That's not too much. Like I said, The number 3, number 4, and number 6 can be matched together. That's what furnished office, internet, and GPS. Those can be matched together. So, and when he said $1,000, all of us are here now. Please go and check it. MS5 of Ivory Coast is earning between 70,000 and 75,000 euros every month. MS5 is earning 70,000 euros monthly. Now, what this guy is saying is that, oh, pay me this money. Out of this money, I'll pay my backroom staff. He has not asked for too much. So, now my question is this. Is Chelle the technical advisor of national team or head coach? Remember, all our foreign coaches have all been technical advisors. Remember, Westerhoff was involved. Westerhoff was involved in the Japan 93 squad.
Yes.
I was one of them. When Faragum finished everything, he was involved. That's the job of a technical advisor. You must be able to meet with all the national team coaches. If it's that monthly meeting with all national team coaches, I think he's right. He's very, very right. It's still within his job description. So I don't see any reason why anybody with a high level of nationality will condemn this. If you say, oh, you can match some, yeah, you can match some. In this country, bro, Westerhoff, no, at a point in time, it's actually police. Not because of him being attacked or him being kidnapped or him being mocked. No, because then people used to trump the stadium on the training pitch. So they have to give security for that. You know, they have to give him security for just one policeman. I remember that just one policeman. But the situation of the country is not palatable now.
Yes.
You cannot feel like you cannot tell Chelle to travel from Lagos to Kogi. You'll be praying. So this guy, and now you want him to integrate the local players society, but he cannot stay in. There's no league in Abuja. He cannot stay in Lagos and watching only Ikorodu city. That's apparently the only team in Lagos now. And someone say, oh, you want him to watch only Ikorodu, Remo, and Shooting Stars. What about other clubs? So I don't see anything outrageous in that request. I don't see anything outrageous in that request. Like I said, if you are working a very good if Nigeria is a very good condition, nobody should be asking for internet. Internet's already there.
Yes.
Internet's already there.
Yes.
What was it with GPS? And now I was so happy that everybody mentioned that yesterday. I know when he said that there should be no interference in player selection and call-ups. No, that's when you now come and say, imagine you saying it possibly in public that I used my slot from Musa. Musa was my slot. That's crazy. So I don't see any reason why NFF should not, and it should not grant that alleged request. Onico Bruce Smith, I've been saying it. Sometimes you might have all the fun, you might go to the best school, and you might not be a brilliant student. That's the case of South Africa. They have the facilities, they have the fund, they have everything, but they don't have the talent.
Yeah.
But when it comes to xenophobic attack, they are the best. When it comes to rugby, they are the best.
Yeah.
But when it comes to soccer, no. Now look at the gap between the time of Fima Singa, John Shimoshu, Dr. Kumalo, Marfish and Co.
August.
And the gap between them and that of Marfish. The majority of Marfish.
Zuma is set.
Yes. Fima Singa, look at the set between them and that of this guy. What's up? Ben McCarthy. After McCarthy, look at the gap the world took. Even when they hosted, they didn't have a good team.
I think they had players like
Sean Barnett and Co.
Yeah.
After their time, now they have this set. And now this set is phasing out.
Yes.
So I think, and now the question is, see, if South Africa should go and say they are bringing diaspora born players, bro, they will ban them all. Because I don't know how many South Africans leave their country. They don't travel. They don't leave their country. They don't leave their country. People they will be banned. The best thing is that maybe they should go and work on how to develop talents in their country because they don't have diaspora born players because they don't travel. Smith, I've been in this country for over 10 years. I've only met just 2 South Africans. One happened to be my friend's wife. You know, they came from South Africa with my friend, the Nigerian, too. They came. And now one boy that said his mom fight for him. Look at 2 South Africans I think 3. I met one that came to our church one. 3. Once. 3. And I go out a lot. 3 South Africans I've seen in this country I've been here. For 10 years. So one that they don't travel.
Yeah. So before I go to all that, I need to ask you a few questions. You didn't talk about the Falcons. The list is out. And I don't want to pick on player. I don't want to be controversial. But there's a name there, Ngozi Okobi. He only played 1 game in 8 months, and she got into this list. Why do you think that day she got called up?
Smith, see, this is they like to use the rule because they knew that when they talk to the pay, they already knew that Nigerians will shout. So they now thought, see, that's like simple myopia. They now thought, that if we see Okobi's name, we'll be happy. We forget about what the injustice that they have done to Tony Payne. Smith, I love that.
I played for 8 months.
I love Okobi. She served Nigeria during her time, but now our coming here is just to cover face for them dropping Tony Payne. Smith, I know you have been doing your best campaigning for the team, bro. I don't want to watch WAFCON. I don't have fun. I'm sorry. I'm not going to support a team that's from shenanigans. And I'll be saying this, Smith. If this guy wins this team, let him go and bring agenda players, like some agenda players. If he eventually wins the competition, people will still say, oh, at least he won now. Let's do now. See, I don't see any reason why Nigeria should rally behind a team that's full of shenanigans. I don't say anything. And because they be doing it, and I don't be saying anything. That's why they did that.
Yeah.
Dropping to the bed and bringing Kobe. Bro, it's a crime to football.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ederson. Thank you for your time. Ederson always very good memory and everything. So, guys, let me start. Okay. Okay, Chris. Let me start from Chris. Then Umweri we just leave it so we can have. I'm happy that we are on time today. So Chris. Yeah, we can hear you, Chris.
Okay. First of all, good evening, everybody.
Yeah,
it's good to be here again. After all the, what happened yesterday. So, first of all, I want to start with the Congolese, the Congo case, because I think the reason why everybody is feeling the way they're feeling right now, thinking that it's not going to happen, was because I don't know how, everybody had their hopes up for that 16th of February. So everybody thought the way it was in the timeline and everything, everybody was expecting that, okay, it's going to be today. So and the way all those people that they were using it to farm on, farm for engagement on social media, with the Poja, all these guys. So they sold, dreams to people, and people thought, okay, it's gonna happen. So when it didn't happen, and then the South Africans and the South African journalists and Kenyan journalists started saying that the case has been rejected. So Nigerians now some people now feel like, okay, since it didn't happen on the 16th, it's not gonna happen again. You understand? Meanwhile, there was no official confirmation from anywhere that said it was going to be on the 16th. You understand? So that's the reason why everybody's feeling the way they're feeling, thinking that it's the Kwadidi guy that has been saying exciting times ahead. I saw today he said he posted something saying that he has given up on the case. You see, and these are the people that people are getting their information from. That's why you have to look at the people you get your information from. Some people are just retarded, sorry to use the word retarded, but some people just do things to farm for engagement. When you see someone with a blue tick on Twitter, you just know that when you see some posts you read, you know that this person is just looking for, engagements for Elon Musk to pay him from the nonsense that he comments. So, and if you take your information from people like that, you're always going to be confused and angry because you don't know. You understand?
Hold on one sec. You know that this same guy you talking about, he posted something that said that he posted Lukman and Usime. He cannot even have likes. That it was when he was doing the DR Congo, he was having like
exactly. You see, what I'm saying. Like he posted the screenshot that said the case is Nigeria, about the case has been is doomed or something, whatever like that. And that's just to tell you that these people, like you are seeing the post from that guy, you are reading it, you are happy, thinking that this person is getting information from somewhere. You don't know that he's just in the room thinking of how he can get 500 comments and get paid for it. You understand? He's making money from you. So that thing that people are thinking that was going to be announced on the 16th, so everybody, the game is still like a month away. The game is on the first, I think.
It's more than a month away. It's 5 weeks plus away.
Yeah, 5 weeks plus. The game, so there's still time. No team has released their. I think maybe it's Brazil has released their squad list. I don't think any team has released anything. So there's still time. There's still time for this. So all this thing that people are crying, listening to whatever I'm saying, just calm down, relax yourself. Like Smith said the other day, FIFA is not going to announce it on their page. So you go to FIFA page and be refreshing.
See,
they will not announce it.
The person that is checking email in the NFL still check it this evening.
Exactly. So
it's not as if say it's going to be online. No.
Yeah. So it's not something that you're gonna see FIFA gonna say comunicado official. No. So it's the team that progresses and the team that loses. They will announce it themselves because they know that they cannot go to that decision. And people saying, because Nigeria announced friendly. Of course, they will announce the friendlies. Because at this moment in time, didn't we announce friendly before qualify for the playoffs? They said we're going to play friendly now, right? Before qualify for the World Cup playoffs, we were supposed to play friendlies. They already organized friendly for us to play. Before the case now, we now qualify for the playoffs, they now cancel the friendly. Right, so they will organize the friendly because in this moment in time, we have not qualified for the playoff. We're still in the process of this case. So people need to just calm down, just relax yourself, and just wait for the outcome. Relax yourself. There's no need to be all these things. You understand? So just relax. And also going back to the Eric Show stuff again, I think like for me, I've just decided that, because to be honest with you, like football right now is just pissing me off, because I think Smith knows I'm an Arsenal fan. You understand? Yeah. I've gotten to a point in my life now where I just feel like football. I'm in that. There's that space in your life where you support club, and then you now move over to your country. You no longer pay attention to club football like that anymore. You just watch football as just to watch, not because you love any team or you want any team to do well, just because you just want to enjoy it. So that's the phase I'm getting into right now. You understand?
Yes.
So now, and I've realized that for Nigerian football to move forward, a lot of people need to end up in prison. A lot of people need to be locked up, like away from anything that has to do with Nigerian football. And I've realized that will never happen. That's not going to happen anytime soon. So I'm just going to take everything as it shows up, because the amount of nonsense I've been seeing since that list of what Eric Chelle asked for came out, the amount of opinions I've been seeing from people that you expect to be, that you thought they had any sort of integrity or knew anything about football, the kind of things they've been saying, like you were asking, you don't feel shameful that your national team coach in his list is telling you that he needs 24-hour power supply. You don't feel shameful. You don't have any type of shame to say, but instead you are focused on the fact that he asked for 138,000. That's the only part you're focused on. You're not focused on the fact that he's saying that he needs 24 hours power supply. This is 2026. I remember when was it Sultan, I think, and MI did a song in 2010 talking about Vision 2020, how they expect to have electricity. I don't complain about. We are still in that phase now. No, 2026, and these people, you are focused on is the fact that he said he won 138. Say who he won collect. That's the only thing, you guys. No shame. There's no shame for the journalists. No shame. Zero shame. Zero shame for you guys. Zero shame. Zero shame. You went to Morocco. You saw the way stadiums were. You saw the way things were handled. You came back home and still dwelling in that mediocrity. So I just realized, like I said earlier, for Nigeria to move forward, a lot of people need to be locked up. A lot of people need to be rotting in prison. A lot of people need to be need to decide either you change or you end up in prison. Like it's just the two. There's no option. Like there's no other option. Either change or prison. Because this is like, it really pisses me off so much the way I see some people talk about things like look at the state of our football. Like look at from under 17. We don't have there's no system. There's nothing. And you are angry at a coach is saying that he wants a set piece coach. You are angry about all these things. But they will go to Morocco and be saying, and be trying to say Morocco looks nice, But when it comes to your tongue,
sorry, Chris. Earlier today, I don't know if you saw it on Instagram. I posted a story that I was monitoring one Senegalese ex-international. He said that immediately Nigeria crashed out of that AFCON. He said that they think that we're going to win it. Said that was when they would. Oh yes, because they believe that it's only Nigeria that can beat them. And that man said that Nigeria played the best football in Morocco.
Anybody you ask,
what is wrong in Nigeria saying that they want to win the next AFCON?
Anybody, see, Smith, even here in Germany, the people that watch the AFCON, Germans that watch the AFCON, like my colleagues there, they gave me props, gave Nigeria props on the way we played. Like we played, like people, like the respect we had after this AFCON is on this level. And all these retarded journalists, seeing all these things, seeing the respect, seeing the way we played, and someone will take his phone and say that, why can't we call Finidi? How can Finidi can do this job? Amuniki can do this job. You see the animals we have in this football space. A bunch of animals we have. People that are supposed to be in the zoo. feeding them banana through cage. People that are supposed to be in the zoo, giving them banana through cage. That's the people that we are calling journalists. Someone is asking a coach that what does he need? What does he need plenty backroom staff for? Like, this is what somebody is asking. A journalist is asking that what does he need all those backroom staff for? This is what somebody is typing on the internet, asking. That we should manage what we have. We should manage what we have.
But they say that he doesn't need a coach. He doesn't need Osima to good it himself.
That's what I'm saying now. Like for us, in Nigeria, everything is wuru. Everything is like just package them anyhow, just wrap them anyhow. That's how we do our things, and this is how we have been expecting. We've been doing the same stupid things and then expecting to see us become something different. And that's the reason why you see that the way we played in this AFCON, the way Chelle handled the team, the way they performed, you see how excellent they looked. You see the result on the pitch. You saw the way we play teams. Like Humble was saying yesterday, that was the only time I could watch Super Eagles and I could feel good. I could eat, I could drink and watch the game. I was not panicking. And all these guys are seeing these things.
Mm-hmm.
But because the coach told them, look, you guys have had throughout the group stages, you guys had access to the team. Now is the knockout stage. Please, just this day, don't come to the stadium. Don't come to the training station. Just leave us. And this idiot, these retired people again, these animals came on the timeline.
Chris, hold on. Don't call them animals. The reason why
Smith here. I've tried my best to respect these guys. I've tried my best to respect them. But honestly, I don't have the respect for any of these guys again.
The reason why is I said something before you joined Chris. I don't know if you are listening. I said that if you want to see mad people, don't go to Arrow. Arrow where they use cane to flog mad people. Don't go there. Go on Twitter. You will see people naked, completely mad people. You see them. See that guy they are mentioning here. His name is popular here. I saw a red one of them is like say that he's working for one club in Nigeria and everything. I saw his right up like this. No, it's not going to do say 3SC also. I saw his right up like this. It's like somebody that just put his head inside the fry pan. Just also, like I might not agree with him, but I just expect that some people should have sense. This football, that's why I said I spoke to one of my very good friends here earlier today. We just exchanging voice notes. Some people are enemies of Nigeria.
Yes.
Big
I said that when Chelle was doing well, they were not talking. When Chelle was doing well, they didn't want to say anything. They were just waiting for moments where this man will fail. But why do you want him to fail? Why do you want him to fail? He's a Nigerian. He's helping Nigeria. If he finishes his job now, he's going to leave and go back to his country. Why do you want him to fail? So maybe because when he fails, it will benefit them.
Of course, they will bring.
It will benefit them.
So Chris, let
me stop you. Chris, write it up quickly.
Just to continue from where you stopped, because when they bring the Eguavon and Amunike, these Eguavon guys, they play to the journalists, they play to the press. They try to be nice to them so that they will write well about them on the internet. And now the journalists, they control those guys there because those guys give them access to whatever they want. They can come to the training time. Eguavon cannot tell them we are closing camp today. No, it cannot.
You can never tell them.
You understand? So that's why they want these people. And speaking about Chelle, even if you watch the video of his announcement with his new agency, you saw he saw the way he wrapped Nigeria in that video. He wore the this thing, the jacket, the Nigerian jacket. He tapped the badge. he could have put on his Malian whatever, or maybe don't even put anything, just show up regularly. But he showed his respect to that national team, to our national team. But all these guys, they don't see all these things. It's nonsense. Like I said before, like I said yesterday, these people, they want those Ecuador and communicate them because those people give them access. Those people cannot tell them camp is closed. They can come and do their video, stand on the pitch while they're training and make video because that's what they want. They want a place where there's no order, there's no restriction, just do whatever you like. That's what they want. And they don't understand that even some of these players, they don't want it. And these players don't know how to tell them not to show up. So it's the coach that have to do it for them to protect these players. It's the coach that have to do it to protect these players because these players, most of them, these players don't want because in their club, they don't have things like that. They don't want it also. But because they can't say it to these guys, because some of these players, they don't want to start receiving hate or agenda from any of these guys then. So they'll just keep quiet and pretend like I see they're enjoying it. And that's where the coach comes in to try to stop all this nonsense. But still, these guys, they don't have respect for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So they still want to continue.
So before I go to Ombu, I won't let you go, Chris, so just wait there. We're going to finish together. Chris, somebody said that's my very good friend too from Germany. Said that Chelle should run from Nigeria before they destroy him. Do you agree with that? He said they want to destroy Eric Chelle.
Definitely, you can. It's that's what they're trying to do. Because if you see all these guys, all these journalists, them from Poja to Mark the Pundit to Oganla to Kwadiri to Elebete, whatever, to Omar, all of them, they don't have anything good to say about Eric Chelle. Some of them pretend, especially that one Oganla Media. He'll be saying Eric Chelle is cooking, but it's just like you can smell the bitterness from the way he talks about Eric Chelle. So all these guys, they just don't want him to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Omar's anger with Eric Chelle.
What about Fisayo Dairo?
That one I don't even pay attention. I don't pay attention. You understand? But you see what I'm saying? Like all these guys, they don't. And my thing is this here, like,
and I respect that guy.
I want Nigeria to do well. I want Nigerian national team to do well, and I like Eric Chelle as a coach. And I know these players, they like him, they want him because these players make like this. The coach makes them feel professional when they come to play for the national team. It's not like a circle, it's not like a clown fest where everybody's doing whatever they like, and that's what these players want. Because now the guy that was there before was talking about how we have multiple players playing the Champions League now. And he was saying before, you couldn't even see players like that, Nigerian players in the Champions League. And I remember then it was difficult. You won't find Nigerian players in the Champions League. Now we have players playing the Champions League, scoring back to back. We saw how Lukman and Onyedika performed against in their last game. Mm-hmm. And this is something that is going to keep happening.
Yeah.
So
okay. No, Chris, I want to just hold on, Chris. Let me just hear from Chas. You don't go. Let me just wait from Chas quickly for 2 minutes so that we can wrap it up together because somebody is waiting here to meet the two of you. So I want to just Chas to. Chas, quickly.
Okay, so this January transfer window was the best transfer window for our players, respectively. All of them made move. But Onyedika was what's his name? Wolfsburg wanted him late, but Brugge was like 20 million. They wanted him late, but it was 20 million, but he did not go. See, one thing I love about Onyedika that we can't deny is he's good going forward. I don't know why anytime any of our players that play like a 10, whenever they go to Europe, they convert them. If you look at Mikel, it's only Okocha. If you look at Mikel started as a 10. But when he went to Chelsea, I wish he has gone to Man U. Who knows what kind of player he will become. But when he went to Chelsea, Mourinho turned into a DM. The same thing for Bruno. The same thing for now, Onyedika. And defending wise, this guy he's not that good. I watch him, like, that's his weakness. Like he doesn't know how to tackle another, but he can. You see press resistance, you see passing, you see scoring. He can give you that, but you see defending. No, you just set him up. If you want him to defend, you need to put someone. You need to play double power with someone. You can't leave him there by himself. He will get around and mark. But going forward, that guy is very strong. Now, can he bench Onyeka? I don't think so. No, Onyeka's energy, Onyeka's concentration. Onyeka's problem is he's not good on the ball. Passing is not his thing. That's why he couldn't play in Brentford. He had to leave and go to Coventry. I wanted him to go to Valencia and play with Sadiq, but I think maybe family reasons, because I heard his wife just put to bed. The congratulations to him. So about this DR Congo case, Smith, I remember when this happened, when NFF put in their petition. This was around the 15th. And people were like, famous YouTubers are calling us sore losers and all that. I said, how can you call Nigerians losers? Because this is the rule. If this case is not strong, this thing will have ended before AFCON. But it's still going on. So why Congo media lying to themselves? I even saw one I respected so much. I think people know him. He's a UK journalist. He was with Football Fans Tribe. I don't know if you guys watched the video.
It's not
Aaron. I was disappointed in what he was saying. I was disappointed. I said, not even you. You have to be like, you're a journalist. Why are you being biased? Saying sporting national. He was even contradicting himself. He said, for you to get a sporting nationality, you need to be legally. I'm like, okay, you can't keep contradicting yourself. The legally is the problem. That's the problem. Because your country did not do it the legal way. They did it through the back door. And the thing is, if FIFA rules in DR Congo favor, you see countries will start doing that passport. Or don't need to don't do the legal process. Just come and play for us. Because we could have had Kingsley Ehezugbe. We could have had Tobias Lawal. We could have even had this boy that people are not talking about. Junior Adamu. I don't know if you can remember him. Junior Adamu. You could have had him, but we did not. So why are people calling Nigerians sore losers? It's a very, very big case. And if FIFA don't treat it well, don't do the right case, countries will start doing it.
Yeah.
Because even that goalkeeper, that Fayulu, he's on some of the worst. Because Netherlands don't allow dual national and Congo don't allow dual national. And he came with the both passports. So why are people called? Yeah, he's on some of the worst. That's what I'm saying. He's on the worst. So we need to stop disturbing ourselves. Nigeria is not losing this case. I don't see. I look at the constitution well.
Okay, continue.
The only thing that was because they were talking and they were saying the presidential stuff. I said, okay, even if your president give you that order, right, you still need to relinquish that other passport and renounce it. They do it. No, they talked about the 2007 Morasium. I said, okay, I looked at it. That one was even another one, a contradicted. That one even stated illegal, informal. It leads to a legal limbo. I said, you are contradicting yourself. This is end of discussion. This case is gone. Because if you have one,
Chris, just to say something before I forget, talking about the case you actually were just mentioning, it's really, really actually was big, and when that thing happened, because this case has come when it happened, FIFA said that FIFA attempt to clarify the recent confusion surrounding because it was only nationality. Can you see? So they released this statement. That rule that you just quoted here, it was because Tunisia took Cameroon in 2014 to FIFA, similar to this case.
Yes.
FIFA ruled FIFA of Cameroon, but the issue there was that they now changed it. FIFA now changed it to clarify it. That see, you have to do all the formalities before you change it. That was why they released that statement. You can see that one on the screen directly. Yes.
You
see?
So
it's can you see? It's the provenance of what? Of regulation now to national law. Can you see? This was from FIFA.
Yes,
and now another thing that they also said was that I think I actually would forget this one. That Malaysia tried to fast track those players. That was what FIFA said. That is where they caught Malaysia. So, guys, if you have time, just go and read the document that FIFA sent to Malaysia. It's online. They said that the attempt was to fast track these boys to play for Malaysia. and which is actually what against the law of the land.
I read the law. Even that Bolivia case is similar to this because that player was not born in this. He just wanted to play the legal way, but he did not do the 5-year stuff. Because if FIFA let Congo go away with this, I don't know if people know this. There was a under 20 player for us that Italy wanted that player to play for us, but they were waiting for him to reach 18. I don't know if it's true or not. I read the report. Italy wanted that under 20 player who about to hit 18. I'll give you a hint. He's playing in AC Milan on their youth team. Italy wanted that player to hit 18 before they call him into our national team. Because the countries will start bypassing their legal process and just fast track it and bring them in. And that's not the right way. So I was disappointed at Aaron when he was saying that nonsense. I said, not you. If anybody will talk bias, not you. You're someone I hold in high regard. And they're saying Nigerians are this thing. But no problem. No problem. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Jazz, for your always supportive and everything. So, where are your thoughts? Well, I have to wrap it up now.
Let me ask you this question, Smith. Is Tony Penn injured?
No, know why I know the year again.
Okay, he's injured, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm waiting for. What's the name of that coach? Manu. What's his name?
Yes, the Manu.
I'm waiting for him to fail. Yes.
Can you hear us over there?
I'm waiting. Yes, I'm waiting for him to fail, and I'm praying for.
Smith, I can't hear you guys. So can you guys hear me?
Yes,
you know. Hear you. But I can't hear you. I don't know why. Maybe I need to go and come back. I can't hear you. I removed my AirPod already.
We can hear you, but okay, continue. Sorry, continue.
Okay, I'm waiting for him to fail, and if he fails, it's gonna be better for us to improve in our football. If he do not fail, it will be a bad culture that will continue to rotate. And if he continues his individual brilliance, I'm sorry for saying it, and I want him to fail. Yes, I really want him to fail, because if he fails, there will be a new structure.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I'm not putting on the AirPod now, so just to balance it.
If he fell, there will be a new structure that will help our female football to develop and grow. I don't know why Okombi is there. I don't know why. I don't know why she's there. Are we going
Somebody just
forward?
said the reason she's there, but I don't want to say it here.
I don't know. Yeah, my question is: are we going forward? Or are we going backward? It's like you are bringing Omero into Super Eagles. So my point, yes, if I'm doing something, I'm taking my time, and you are bringing her. Why are you bringing her? What is the logic behind bringing her? Somebody that played 8 minutes in 8 months. Come and discuss. There is a reason why Oyubo go see you say you are not fit.
So I'm ready. Somebody sent me a question here on WhatsApp to ask you. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
So he said that I should ask you that do you think that Madugu is picking the right players than Randy Wardrobe?
Okay. It's the players that is there, who are the owners of those players, who pick those players before
It's from Randy Wardrobe, yeah.
They know how to fit things out. They will develop you. They will know the areas, the positions. Madugu, what does he know? What does he know? Why are you crying at the finals of this? I don't want to go there.
No, I don't say. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't want to go there. That's why I'm telling. I need girls need people that will teach them. They are different. The gender is different from men. Yes, they need people that will teach them. They will make they need people that will make them to be united.
Somebody that will be emotionally intelligent.
Definitely. Why
Understands them more.
That's what I want her to. I'm sorry. That's why I want him to fail, so that another person will take over, and there will be a new breath.
But if he fails, won't you be that Nigeria also fails to see? Do you trust? Do you trust the NFF to make the right choice?
Definitely. Now, democracy have come into our football. Democracy has come into our football. And God bless Chelle. Otherwise, that one will call himself the NFL president.
Chelle is doing well. I won't lie to you.
God bless
Chelle. He's the NFL president.
If it is that one and that one call himself NFL president, our football would have dead by now. That one is nothing. If somebody will come out and in the television and be saying that before a team go, does those people have the kind of players we have? Is that not the same kind of player that can't even score 4 goals, 3 goals? The same player that we are struggling to win. Well, somebody's talking, use logic, But Richie came in and saw the potentials and said, okay, this is the problem, and fix the problem. You have not even stayed up to 1 year or something. And you are coming
let me just give you the stats. Under Iguavon, Nigeria scored 6 goals in 6 games. Under Iguavon ball.
Mr. You know Pep Guardiola. Yeah, that's my start.
And that is why when you said that Otaka applied, I would let him not disappoint himself. Let him not try that nonsense. Leave Nigeria. You're a big man. Go to another country. Let Nigeria come for you. Don't come for Nigeria. Because if you come for Nigeria, they will mess you up. That is why they mess Finidi up. The way that Ghana, it's already messed up. It's a messed up man. Sure.
Finidi George, do you think that they messed him up or he messed himself up?
They messed him up.
Because
he also messed himself up.
They were a very good friend, Yema, they call him Yema. He came for me. He said that I abused him in his comment section, that I abused him. I just asked him a simple question, that you are a coach. You are now a coach, well respected. You have handled team in Nigeria. If you fail, take responsibility. Don't call Eric Chelle's name. He made a post and said that even Eric Chelle said they chop him. See, you are also a coach. I think that coach managing support coach. If you fail, you take responsibility. Don't mention this guy's name. He now went to go and edit the post and block me. I just laugh him. He was now crying in the comment section, bringing people. But whatever. What your thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, everybody, wrap it up. Sorry.
Okay, now concerned about the list, the 19th point that Eric Chelle gave. In fact, I'm highly disappointed on Eric Chelle. Yeah, I will say it, and I wish that this thing will go to him. I'm highly disappointed at him that he's very cheap by giving 130,000. Very cheap. He's a cheap man.
How much you wanted to ask?
Very cheap man. Very cheap. Now, my question to you is it the 130,000? Is it where he will pay
he wants to add 2 member of staff, so the 3 is
He's very cheap.
And some of them might even have mortgage.
He's very cheap.
Ombury.
I'm coming. I have not finished. Don't worry.
No, I just want to ask you a question. First of all, how many black coach do you know in Europe that is in any top club in Europe? How many do you know?
I don't know.
So I want you to know now, right, that getting a job abroad for black coaches is not easy. I know one that is in Spain, fantastic human being, as a person, fantastic coach when he came around too, right? But when he told me what they can offer or what they offer, are you getting it now? That's Nigeria that you are saying that is very cheap, that you are talking about now, is grade A.
Okay, now
Is
let me.
grade A. So all these things, you need
You
to
would
get your
have.
facts.
You would have.
Wait,
You
you
would
need to
have.
get your facts very
I
well
was
before you
thinking
make
that.
some conclusions.
I was thinking that you are asking me a question, and you have not.
Yeah.
You have not even asked me a question. That why did I say it's very cheap? Hold on. Listen. Ghana coach Smith, how much are they paying him?
I think they're paying Ghana coach 70,000, but they're paying his
70,000.
member of staff.
How much are they paying the assistant? 70,000.
I think they are paying. It's got like 3, 4 so backroom staff. I think
70,000. Yes.
No, they don't pay 77,000. But I think it got John Pencil and everything. I think.
Now let me bring it out. Now the coach of Ghana is being paid 70,000, right? Now 130,000 you are paying Eric Chelle. Inside that place, he will pay everybody. Inside that place, he will pay everybody. At the end, he will end up getting 50,000. Very cheap. I'm telling you, very cheap. Now, when you talk about the richest black people in the world, Nigeria have 4 inside the 10. We are not cheap. We can pay a rich 150,000. Nothing will happen. We have people that will do it. People that are saying it's not cheap, people that have the poverty mentality. Poverty mentality in the sense that they have not seen dollar before.
No. It could be economic. I don't say it's poverty.
Smith, I am coming. I know the reason why I'm saying this. I am coming. A whole Nigerian. The 19 that this man pointed out. You talk about the motor, the car. Then nothing will give one. NFL doesn't need to do anything.
If you judge Keka now,
I'm coming over to the house. Did our president gave all our players a house and apartment? Is now house a problem to give a coach?
It's not a rented house. It's just rented house.
I am coming. Okay, talking about office. That is what the NFL is supposed to do. Talking about everyday
internet.
That one, people work from Nigeria, having a job they are in Nigeria, and they are having a job in London. They are having a job in US. How do they do it? These are ideas. Now coming over to, they said that he will be having every month. He will be having meetings with the what? With the coaches. Proper structure, proper development, proper way of growth. That he will stay in Nigeria. He wants to be a Nigerian. He wants to associate himself with Nigeria. The same thing that Western Hof did is what this man trying to do.
Yeah, I think so too. He's trying to stay in Nigeria more.
Yeah. And if somebody said 100 is very cheap, very, very cheap for this man, and people are arguing with it. Why are we arguing with it?
I think we can like to Yombweri. That one that way put forward.
Smith.
Yes, I'm hearing. Yeah, it's very cheap, Smith. Now, that's why I asked you this question. The 130,000 he's asking, is it his own personal salary?
No.
Instead that is very cheap. Anyone that wants to argue it now, let's argue it. I'm ready.
Okay, now, Smith, let me, you see, sometimes, I would have loved to start for Chris. I agree to you. Umber, I agree to you. Even though that I'm coming to fight you, Chris. That's just the truth. But I would have loved to start from the way I want to start and now come back to the issue of this one that Ombweri is saying. You see, sometimes we make a lot of mistakes. Most often, prices are determined by the market forces or force, as the case may be. Now, as Ombweri is speaking, I carried my other phone and I put on Google how correct that is. I cannot verify at the moment. So let me put that caveat. Now, the highest paid coach in Africa is Petkovic, the Algerian coach, at $145,000. Now, the next person is $100, which is Ivory Coast. The South African coach is earning, according to this one I'm seeing here, is earning 75. Morocco is between 70 and 76. Apia is earning between 48 and 52. The Ghanaian coach is between 45 and 49. The Cameroonian coach is 47. Now, if you deduct what is very, very common that you can call what's it called? You can call like the market forces, is common. The most commonest one is around $50,000. So if you remove $50,000 from $180,000, he has $80,000 thereabout to pay his backroom coach. So sometimes it is not about, you cannot in the same market, when they hire a particular person, they are paying the most commonest something is 25,000 naira. You cannot go to 200,000 naira. Now, you and I will agree there are grades to these coaches. You will not put a Yema and even though the coach Yemi Olarewaju is a coach and Mourinho or Pep Guardiola is a coach, you will not grade them the same way. There are grades. You and I will also agree at the same time that Eric Chelle is not a grade A coach.
Are you kidding me?
It's not.
I disagree with you.
Yeah, you can disagree. There's
No, excuse me. Hold on.
Wait now. You make your presentation.
Okay, finish up.
Yeah, you make your presentation.
That is where the problem.
You make a presentation.
It's not a grade. Yeah, you are the one. Everybody hear it. You said that Eric Chelle is not a grade A coach, right? Let's go. I'm hearing you.
Well, for me,
no.
Eric Chelle, wait
it's
now.
Not a grade A coach.
Eric Chelle, listen, Ombweri, you made your submission. I only asked you a question. You interject. I interjected.
No, you did not ask me a question. You did not.
So let me make my presentation to you.
If you asked me a question, I would have answered.
Can you ask him to let me make my presentation?
Yeah, finish up, yes, because there are some certain things. Go ahead.
Now, in fact, if you ask me, I'm a big lover of Eric Chelle. Right from the beginning, I don't hide it. I'm a big fan. I'm one of his biggest fans as far as that is concerned. But I want to add again, because I said grade A, you don't flex muscles more. Eric Chelle is not a grade B coach. If you want to do it, you score him from grade C. His first ever trophy as a coach is the Four Nation tournament that he won in London 1 year ago.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What about Ogumodede? He's a grade what coach?
Ogumodede is even maybe in a grade D or grade E that was scoring him.
If Eric Chelle is grade C, Ogumodede is grade D.
Is that what?
If Eric Chelle is grade C, according to you, Ogumodede is grade D.
I said maybe D or E. That's why I would go and put it.
It's grade Z.
So we need to look at how what they do, what you do.
Okay. Do you know where? Yeah. Do you know where my problem is?
Ombweri, can you? It's not about this thing now.
No, when it's not about.
It's not about.
Oh no,
It's
no,
not
no.
about flexing muscles,
It's not
right?
flexing. Hold on now.
Uh-huh.
There's
So
something.
let me make
Oh my
my this
goodness.
thing come.
Oh, yeah, finish up now so that
You
I can
wait
listen to
here, you
you.
make your
Oh, time go
presentation,
fly, think of quickly.
and let me make my presentation, right? Before you can be called anything inside any profession, you must have things to show for it. You must have things to show for it. And that's where a lot of people don't forget that some jobless idiots protested because Eric Check was hired. Will anybody protest if they hire Morio like that? Or any known or Guardiola or even any retired coach that we know that has done very well in Europe at the club level. So when you look at things, you look at it before you just jump up and just make presentation. And that's what informed me to want to come on. I didn't have plan to come on. I
Okay.
wanted to
I think you
come.
have finished.
No,
Just finish
well,
up so
okay.
that I can correct some of the things that you
Chris,
said.
just let him land, Chris.
Yeah.
I just have a
Now, I
question for
want
him.
Chris, let me address some of the things that you said earlier. You see, number one is this. What we are doing tonight is in the business of journalism. This that we are doing now is in the business of journalism. And when you make presentation, you do analysis of events. The only sector that you see that is in journalism.
What about
You
I'm not a
dissect.
journalist. I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan sharing my opinion
That's the
on
point, and
I'm
I
just a
want to
fan
come to
sharing
that.
my
I want to
opinion.
come to that. You just said it now. You just brought praise some of the things that I wanted to point out. You just a fan, right? There is a business. This aspect that you are playing, the role that you are playing, there is an aspect of that in journalism. It's called punditry. Are you getting it now? And inside it, if a professional pundit will not come on and call people animals that should be in cage and that should be given a banana, that's a racist comment. And somebody like Smith will have called you to order. So that is why you are doing the same thing that the people that you are calling
Whatever.
names, I'm coming now, Chris.
Whatever.
The people that
Okay.
you are calling names, you are doing the same thing as them. Every one of these people, some of them just get opportunity to carry this thing and calf just when anybody pumping into their website, put in their name, put in their details, and they just issue what's it called to everybody. And everybody will all have our sentiments. We'll have our sentiments about every matter of life. So let me stop here so that you guys can react to what I've said too.
Okay.
Can I
In
say
regards
something?
in regards to what I said here
Mm-hmm.
about the people that I called out, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, you see here, like when I have like when I was having an argument the other day with Humble about Onyedika, I
Mm-hmm.
never use any profanity or try to insult Humble because we were saying it was because the points he was sharing was also something that I understood. You understand
Mm-hmm.
about the kind of player Onyedika is,
Mm-hmm.
and how he has some flaws. But
Mm-hmm.
you see, when it comes to people that I know that they know that what they're saying is wrong, they see the problem, but they still try to act like I see they don't see the problem. I'm sorry to say this, I have no regret in calling them animals. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I have zero regrets on that. I have zero regrets on that because these people they don't have any good intention in what they're doing. They have no good intention in what they're doing. Most of them they're doing it just for the benefit of what they will gain from that situation, not because of the care
Chris, can
of
I ask you a
the
question,
growth,
please?
not because they care about the growth of what they're
Chris,
involved in. So me, I have zero regret on what I said.
Chris, can I ask you a
Zero.
question? Just one question. You
Yeah.
see, Smith said something. If I were Smith, I would not allow you to make such statements continuously like that. Just that this place is not regulated like the normal conventional media. If not, they probably will have sanctioned a station and stuff like that. But let me tell you something. In every profession, there is always the Judas there. Smith just pointed to the activities of Yema. the coach of the assistant coach of, or maybe chief coach or assistant coach of Rivers United, right? He's not a journalist, he's a coach, but expectedly, all those things that he was doing on social media, it is not expected of a coach. That's a profession differently from journalism, and you see the way he's acting. So I don't like that we pretend as if there are no black sheeps in different industries. Go to the health sector, you see some bad doctors. Go to the judiciary, you see some bad lawyers. But you does not put a dent on the image of the judiciary or medical profession. So anybody, we all have our differences. Whatever you say about Yedika, whatever you say about Eric Chelle today, another person can have a different opinion, can have a divergent view to what you have. So it does not
and
make
I don't have any problem with that. Like I said, that there's some situation where I can have an argument with somebody and I can understand the person's point. But when I don't see any sense in what the person is saying, and I see that the person knows exactly the problem and is consistently trying to act like they don't see the problem, and they're trying to push for the continuation of the mediocrity that we are going through, then I have no regret in calling that person an animal. I have zero regret, and I won't change my mind on it. I won't change my mind on it.
Chris, just for my sake here, I don't think it's good for us to refer to them as animals. But like I told you, I said something before that if is this last 2 weeks that I'm going on Twitter, and I've seen pure madness on Twitter. And these guys, I don't know, because of the famine that is taking place now, people make money on Twitter. That's the reason why it's going on. But just because I understand the frustration from Chris, but I would just go to the extent that okay, call them animal, because they have misled Nigerians. See, that's why I say something. Nigeria believed in these guys. Some of them have like close to 1 million followers, and you take them for a ride. You just do anyhow. Otherwise that okay, there could be black sheep in some areas here. All those things. I share some people.
Smith, you are a Nigerian, Abi?
Yeah, I'm Nigerian.
Chris is a Nigerian too, and Ombueri is a Nigerian too. And you are not convinced about what they are saying, right? Right? Millions of Nigerians like that are not convinced about what they are saying. And there's no matter how you have, no matter how you are, there are people who would believe what they are saying, and there are some who believe not.
Okay, now let me say this, Smith. Concerning about what you said, concerning about the Ghana, they are paying the Ghana coach 70,000 annually, right? Now look at what Eric Chelle said: 130,000, including not even on his own. When you add 130,000, from there he will pay other coaches. At the end, it might even be league going with 50,000, which is too small for him. And I see Eric Chelle as a grade A coach. Okay. I don't care. I don't care about.
Sorry, this question is for you. So, how will you get Walid Regragui?
He's not a grade A.
Okay. Now.
What has he won?
Now. Look at how I
grade people by what they can show. They can show that this is what I've done.
Now, look at how I grade mine.
Chris Arteta is doing. Arsenal's Arteta is doing well, but he cannot be graded as a grade A. Yes.
Okay. Now, my grade A is how impact have you put in that club? How impact have you put in that country? How did you make the country to develop? Now, if you now said grade A, will you tell that your culture is not a grade A player? Because of your own greatness, you are looking at grade as people that have won something. Tell me what your culture have won. Okocha won nothing. In his own personal trophy, in his own personal. Tell me, say, Okocha, has Okocha been the best African player of the year? But will he not say because of he did not win the best player of the year, therefore he's not a great A?
But let me tell you something. This one that you have brought a debate
It's a
that we
lot.
can come back to next time.
Now, my grade, how I do my own grade is how impact has this man put in our football? How has he developed our football? How has he grown our football? To understand that if you see somebody who is moving towards an area, he's giving you a what? Setting of goals. This is what I want. This is the thing that will make our football to be balanced. I'm telling you, if Eric Chiu, that Nigeria said, okay, we agreed everything you said about that 19 point, I am assuring you that next AFCON, we are winning it. No negotiation. I'm coming. The World Cup, if anything work well and Nigeria is going, I'm telling you, we will reach the semi-finals because I've seen the vision of this, what this man is going through.
So, this question, okay, so we say Walid Regragui is A plus, at least say A plus, Emansfy A, Eric Chelle A minus, Otoado B, as per the analysis. Kulexi actually just did. Thank you, Kulexi, for the super chat.
Manugu is now. Are we gonna say that he's a great air coach?
But let me just put some things out quickly. Olewa, I know that because it's finally now. Let's just wrap it up. I know that you are aware that the money that he's asking for is not just for him.
Yeah.
And people that you have mentioned, they are paying their salaries straight away. For example, now Petkovic gets paid $145,000 cash. Like it doesn't, with his Gubaran is going to get his salary.
Yes.
Get their salary. So it's not Eric Chelle is going to get paid everything all together. And let me tell you something. We all know this. I know why people are just being not understanding it. See, Eric Chelle knew that NFF will not pay 130. Forget those things. But
I know. I said it too. That he just wants to go.
Yeah. If you want to go where?
It's not going. This is the thing.
I don't know because
it's more.
It's very easy. If I'm asking you for what you cannot offer me, at the end of the day, what will you tell me? I can't do it.
No, see. Okay, if we go, because you see,
I don't have any blame. I don't have any blame anymore. I'm not
let me say
blaming
this. Eric Chelle is very, very smart.
Yeah, he's smart.
Very intelligent. Why is he very smart? Now, look at what Eric Chelle did. You guys were owing him. He kept quiet. He's just doing the job. You guys were owing him. And if you look at the 90, say, pay me before 30th of what? 30th of every month. To show that they are owing him.
Smith, this question that came up, I've analyzed it in my submission, that the commonest thing on the floor, as far as that industry is concerned, is $50,000, because most of them are on 40 something. Now, if you put his salary at $50,000 per month, he has $80,000 to pay his backroom staff. I said it's there.
But 50,000 is too small for him.
See, I said it the other time, Ombueri, let me tell you something. Ombueri, you need to get this. There's always a reason why you accept something. Is either you think it is okay or the best for you, or you don't have any other option than to remain in that this thing. There is no how that a nation wants to pay Eric Chelle $250,000 a month, and he want to stay with Nigeria that is asking for $130,000. You said the other day, I'm coming now. You said the other day that what Lukman is earning in Atletico is small.
Look
if
at
it is not good for him, you
are misunderstanding me. Look at the problem is, he said 130,000. Some journalists were angry about it.
Don't put yourself on the same level with those journalists. You understand that he's to pay his backroom staff.
Hold on. Do you know why? Brian FM. I saw some journalists say it's too big. I said it's too small. In fact,
So,
it's considerate.
Ulewa,
Why did I say it's too small?
in the
It's too
Angolan
small
media,
because the kind of work this man is doing is too hard.
okay,
Nigeria is very difficult to
I have
manage.
to wrap it up. See, in the Angolan media, it was offered $100,000 as a salary,
excluding
his backroom staff, like 4 of his backroom staff or so. So if it's Angola,
it's okay.
See, I just feel that see, let me tell you something there. Eric Chelle, we have tasted this from Eric Chelle. And
we have what?
We have tasted like how well it can work.
Yeah.
Just maintain this. And I want to say something there. You are talking like the way those guys are saying the same thing too. I don't know, maybe you're not do meeting, you know.
Okay.
Why do you think Eric Chelle wants to leave? See, let me see. See, Owolewa, if you go markets, you talk, say, my goods now 130K. Won't there be any negotiation? Won't you negotiate? Maybe you go negotiate. Do you mean that the NFF and him will stop at this 130? No.
So now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something why I said what I said. And I don't have any regrets over that. It's the fact that you made a statement. You said he knows that either you or Ombueris knows that NFF will not pay him $130,000.
It's me.
Okay, now, if I ask you for a demand that you cannot offer, is either I lower down my demand or I walk away. Is it not the two?
Okay. Now,
My question is this. My question is this here. Guys, can I say something?
Yeah, 1 minute. Let me ask
Okay.
you. Is Nigeria capable of paying Eric Chelle and his own coaches $130,000? Is Nigeria capable of paying him including, not excluding, including his backroom staff? Are we capable of paying him $130,000?
For me, I don't think it's too much. I don't think it's too much. I don't think it's too much. For me, even if you want me to, if you want to ask, if personally, and I want them to be comfortable on that job, I will ask for more. Between me and my conscience, I will ask for more.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Thank Chris, you want to say something quickly before we?
No. What I wanted to say is that if we can't pay the national team, Nigerian national team, first team, if we can't pay the coach $130K that will cover his backroom staff, then what's happening to all the money that's coming to the federation? Where is it going to? Because we are not. It's not like I see. We have a youth system that we are sending the money to or anything. So where's the money going to? Where's the money going to if we can't pay the first team, the main team? If we can't finance the coaching staff, then where is the money going to? So all these things about like they're saying whether it's too much or this thing. One it is. Let me just say it here. If I'm gonna offer him 100K without his backroom staff, then why are we penny pinching for what?
Yeah. So
what are we penny pinching for what?
Yeah, I agree.
Where's the money going to? Where's the money going to? I'm seeing this guy. What's his name? If you go to Amadou Pinnick's profile, you see with all the different exotic cars. The latest Maybach, he has it. Where did he get the money from? Did he get the money from his own personal business?
But thank you guys. But what I'm happy is that at least Odewa came online to address some of these things. Because Odewa is a very respected journalist in Nigeria. He's a titled man, in Nigerian journalism. And,
For where? For where?
So anytime that there's an issue with, he knows exactly how to defend his people. But there's a few questions you have to ask Odewa and. Before you go, please, in 30 seconds, I have to jump out now. So, Owolewa, please, I need to know what is the grade of Madugu? Whatever. If Eric Chase, see what is Madugu?
Madugu is not even a grade A coach to me. It's not a grade A coach. See, when we are saying grade A coach, I wanted to address something that Ombweri was saying the other time. Do you know that whether you like it or not, when it comes to football, when I say football, I say in a broader perspective. Sure, you know, say not be the same place where somebody like Mikel Obi line up. Now Okocha, where you mentioned go line up. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Mikel Obi go day mile ahead of him. Yes.
What do you mean? In terms of trophies,
Are you sure?
Yes.
No, I don't think
See,
so.
you don't show when you are in an industry.
If you say trophies, if you say trophies,
when you are in an industry,
recognition.
When you are in an industry, are you getting it? It's just like a soldier. The number of wars you go and everything. Now they take carry things put for year, and when people see it, they know that this is a veteran. So I want you to look at it from that angle.
That's the angle I'm looking
why do people make jest of
Arsenal? It's
Arsenal?
not like that though.
Wait, why do people make jest of Arsenal?
Okay, now let's be honest.
Football is not like that.
Let me say this.
I'm saying it's some cases for someone like is too strong to be defined with trophies. That's the thing for him.
What is legacy?
Like in terms of the impact he has had in the game. You understand? Like the moments that you're giving to people. What moment has Mikel given to anybody?
For me, let me say
places. There's some places that if a coach goes to right now in Bolton, like if he goes there right now, there's some people that they will give like bow to him.
No,
so what are we talking about?
I get your point, right? But
like I understand that
when you're talking about legend, you talk about Okocha.
So
you talk about Kano. Before even talking about Mikel themselves.
Okay.
Mikel
So that's his point. That was good for another day. So Ombweri, there's a question for you here, but I won't be able to ask you because it can go longer than that time.
Ask me. I will choose not to answer.
No.
I know what you want to ask me.
It's not. It's a question here about rich people. So Ombweri, 10 seconds. That you mentioned rich people in Nigeria. What have they done to the country?
The rich people. No. When you talk about it, it's a good question.
Is that what have they created?
It's a good question. Now, rich people in Nigeria want their name to be recognized. They don't give their money where their name are not going to be recognized. Now, if you are talking about, Innocent, we need you to help our Super Eagles. It will go everywhere that Innocent is the one that helped the coach for Super Eagles. We talk about Dangote. We need you to do something in our accommodation of our coaches. Their name will be there. They need their name to be recognized. They don't put their money where things are not being recognized. That is Nigerian rich point for you.
Okay, Ombweri. Thank you.
Chris, want to say something before we go?
Thank you. I want to say one last thing here. It's not going to be long. Just a short bit. When people talk about that, why should we give a share 130K that he didn't win the AFCON? First of all, if you are angry that the coach that got employed last year, middle of last year, didn't win the AFCON, then you are crazy. That's one. You are crazy because if you look at the teams that won the AFCON and you look at the way they have prepared, you look at when I mean preparation, how they have prepared, how they have built their team. You understand? How they have built that
played
team.
Brazil, played England, grade A matches.
When you look at Ivory Coast, the guy that took over from them, he was part of the coaching crew, part of the coaching crew. You understand? So they have been building their team. You don't expect a guy to just show up and give you AFCON. It doesn't work like that, man.
Okay.
So let the coach build. That's why we're expecting that in the next AFCON, give a Chelle, give him this team. Let him build and we look forward to winning the next AFCON. Not because he didn't win this AFCON and say no, we shouldn't give you one day. Are you like some of these people? That's why when I say this and I say it's not like I say I'm crazy, but I'm telling you. Anyways, good night, everyone.
Smith, next time you are coming, make sure that it will be 4 hours, please.
All right, no problem. I will make sure.
Yeah, Smith, that's true, man. You have to be coming early. You have to be coming early.
All right.
Let Smith be coming early because
all right.
Because
All right.
we have a lot of
Please, if I don't come for Umbrella, the thing no go sweet. Now when I come for Umbrella, go make us sweet.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
That's why I love coming at the end. That's right. So that's everything.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Thank you, Smith. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Another Friday night, another overtime. Well, we'll just take a quick comment quickly from okay, I've taken this one. Okay, let me just take this one from I believe that Eric Chelle is a great head coach. I don't judge coaches by years of experience or number of trophies. The SC players become better players during AFCON and after AFCON. And Eric Chelle. I agree with Aidamala straight away because you can see the way even when the guy is playing. I saw the guy the way he's playing. I saw, look, man, I believe that Eric Chelle improved these players during the AFCON too. Majority of them became better players. Look at Bruno Yemechi that we complained bitterly about during the qualifiers. So I also agree with that too. I also think that Eric Chelle, it might not be full grade A, but it's somewhere around it. So another one from Chelle said, world-class coaches develop their players to create their players. Or create their players. So if Nigeria want to move forward in football achievement, we need to spend more money. We spend more money. How can NFF not pay its staff? So that is one thing too. I also expect that we need to spend money. Football is not cheap. Keep next Friday 2 hours so I can rest. Okay. Everyone is fighting. Okay. I think I go from Buki. Buki just says, okay, I agree with the last opinion, whatever regarding Okocha and Mike. Nigeria love Okocha because of his skills. Okay. He thinks that Mike is probably actually better than JJ Okocha. That is actually from Buki. Buki, thank you for your super chat. Guys, another Friday, another 3 hours, 40 minutes program. Okay, Adiola, I should say that Malaysia case took 5 to 6 months. So this question would follow the same timeline for the Congo case also. I don't think so. Because let me just show that one quickly. I don't think so too. Adiola, this is what happened. So this is what happened. I think the case started from, you can see, the case started from when? Let me just see. It started from June 11. So June 11, they got a petition. They investigated the petition. This is the results. So August 22 is actually what, when the whole thing actually was finished. So from July to August. So from June to August. So it's probably like 2 months plus. So I think they already completed August 22. So I don't think it's going to take that long, Adiola. Because it's touching them around this point, but it's because it took a long time before they responded. That is the issue. Can you see from August, June, when they got that one, so they have to do the investigation and everything, So Adiola, the investigation for Malaysia is other than the one for DR Congo. The Malaysia one is that they went to go and get these documents. Can you see? It took a lot. Can you see? The birthplace. So they went to go and get Maria Belling birthplace, Carlo Ruggello birthplace. So to get these documents is very hard. It's not important. For example, now I want to investigate you. Now I want to know exactly your age and when you were born. I need to go and get your passport, your main passport. So it's very, very hard. It's very, very hard. So for me, I think there's only one Congolese player that is facing this type of thing, according to what I hear. So I think others is just straightforward. So they have to investigate about 7 players to know that. I think that's why it took maybe probably 2 months to do. So they have to get those facts before they actually would query them. No one Besaka, only one Congolese player. I'm not mentioning the player's name. You guys know the player. The player used to play for Antwerp before. Is it Antwerp? Antwerp. That's the player has got problem. So yeah. So you guys can see the timeline directly. FIFA don't joke with all these things. It's when investigation is a lot very tricky. That's the reason why they take time to do their work. It's okay. Can you see South Africa? Very fast, pam pam. Before you know, look at this, Buena, pam pam. That's fine. And when they want to give judgment, you can see this one. Let me just show you this one quickly. When they want to give judgments, they give judgments with references quickly. You can see they give judgments with references. You can see clearly here. They mention all the decisions that they have taken. So they give reference to everything. So, you know, they will take their time to do their work. So, guys, thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for always assured being there. So, another Friday Night Football Club. 3 hours 45 minutes. Thank you for staying with us. You know, over 200 people still watching, around, you know, more than 2 hours that have been here. I'll see you again next one. Remain your host, Smith Lai. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. And also God bless the continent of Africa. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
Dance football for the love of the game.